Alright, we are back with stream number 124. 124 this time, so 124 streams. And yeah, let's see what YouTube is saying here. YouTube, you good? Hello? Okay. Okay, I think YouTube says we're fine. Let me put chat on the phone. Hopefully you guys have got a notification or something to let you guys know that I've been streaming. I also will put it in the Discord chat so y'all can pop in here. But actually, hold on, let me put my keyboard up here. Okay, yeah, we got a couple of suggestions from last week that we need to get through as well, and we do have a couple new suggestions for today. Hello White, how you doing? Zach, what's up, bro? How you doing? Sean, what's up? How you doing as well? LOG, I'm eating right now, man. What are you eating, bro? What are you eating? And Top Guy, yes sir. Sean, definitely Top Guy, bro. I agree with that statement. Alex is here. What in the world? Why the hell did he write a paragraph already? What the hell? When all hope seems lost, when all scriptures and signs foretell that the local Brawny is dead and gone, there's only one who can rise up from the ashes to save us all. I am back. Alex, holy shit, bro. This guy prepared that shit last night, bro. Bro was mentally, was like, yo, you know what? I'm joining Ger's stream tomorrow. I need to write the shit down. Alex, what the hell, bro? Nah, man. This guy, this is something. Alex, welcome back. How you doing, man? How you doing? Goody, yo, Alex. I thought you got arrested by what in the world, bro? What? Why is Alex? Why would Alex get arrested, man? Come on now, come on. All right. Well then, who is bro think he is? Is bro Shakespeare? Yeah, bro came in here with that scripture, man. I'm like, bro, what? Exactly, I'm an upstanding citizen. Exactly, yes. I definitely agree with that. 100%. No. Well, Alex is a good dude. He's a good dude. Okay. What the heck was I talking about? I completely forgot now. I completely forgot. Man, the scripture got me, bro. I guess you got me, bro. Is that why you wrote it down? But yeah, we got a couple of suggestions from last week that we need to get through. And then we have a couple of suggestions for this, or today, that we'll get through. And yeah, if you want something else you want me to watch, let me know. And we will get there eventually. We will get there eventually, hopefully. But well, glad you're back. Been missing you. Anyway, how's everyone been? Thanks. Yeah, we've been good, bro. We've been good. How you been, Alex? I know you've been quite busy with a couple of things. Any news you got for us or something? But yeah, you've been a busy dude for like what, the last 2 months? I mean, since like the New Year's, bro. Like, I don't even think I've seen you this year yet until now. But yeah, it's definitely been a minute since we've seen you, Alex. So it's nice to see you back. The first video is 33 minutes long. It is 4 chapters of the IDW, so like you gotta lock in, bro. Like, it's trying to strap in. We have not checked out the IDW for a minute now, so I'm excited to see what's gonna be happening in this one. It's issue number 53, 54, 55, and 56. So we got like a 30+ minute IDW video here, and I know we got another what was it? What was the thing called? The detective thingy that we check out? The every week release thing? I forgot what it's called already, bro. What the heck? I'm thinking of inviting a friend of mine that's in your Crush 40 Discord server. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Alex? I mean, yeah, if you want to bring somebody else, I'm all for that. I miss your beautiful voice, bro. What? When the heck was the last time you heard Alex's voice, bro? What? Lol, well, I don't think you're gonna get that this stream, Zach. Hey, they stole that from my rulebook that I pre-write comments. Lol, yeah, White is the pre-writer for the comment sections, bro. Though, who knows where the night will take us. Hey, yo, what? Man, says Zach. Yeah, Sage is in the comics now. We gotta catch up. Yeah, we do need to catch up on quite a bit. Alex, we miss Alex giving Zach crap for showering. Yeah, bro. We miss this Zestia duo, bro. It's finally back. Zach and Alex, the Zestia duo is finally back. You know what? Let's see how it goes. y'all can cook in the comments, man. I'm gonna start this video and I'll try to read up in the comments as well. But yeah, let's check out the IDW, 4 IDW issue numbers here. So let's check this out. Warning. Okay, what? The following dub contains some rapid flashing lights that might trigger epileptic seizures or seizures of any kind. Please consult your doctor before watching this video. With that being said, please enjoy the IDW Sonic comic dub. Alright, anybody, if you have any problems with flashing lights or anything like that, do not watch this video. Okay? This is a warning, guys, okay? Please. I don't want anybody to have any experiences like that. So, if you have any sort of problem like this, please do not watch this video, okay? But let's lock in here, bro. Let's lock in. Let's see what they got for us. Thunderstorm. There's gonna be a lot of surge in this. Lots of surge.
Who's in there? It better not be Sonic!
Cubot, speak to me!
Shh, Cubot's not here.
Not Sonic. Better. Huh, so you're Eggman. I'm taking your stuff.
One of the pests who came in with Starlight. What are you? Some lunkhead flunky he hired? Actually, I don't care. Robots, don't aim for the head. I want my device back in one piece. What did she think the dynamo case was? A hat? The things I have to deal with.
Boss?
What now?
I think we may have a bit of a problem.
That is not how it's supposed to work! What have you done to my dynamo cage?
You genius doctor types think you know everything. It's not your dynamo cage anymore. It's mine. And I'll use it my way. Man, you're lucky Sonic's at the top of my hit list.
Hey, yo.
Don't get too comfy, Doc. I'll be back for you. That rocked! A minute more and
Yeah,
he would've
bro.
been crying for his mama. Busting this baby out's gonna be...
Yo, she looking back, she's like, yo, holy shit, I just had an aura moment, bro. Like, hold on, bro. Holy shit, yo, I'm kind of cool. No, that's crazy, bro. But, yeah, I don't think, you know, I just thought about this right now, and I don't know if we've seen this before or not, but doesn't Eggman want to destroy Sonic by himself? Like, he wouldn't even be happy if somebody else destroyed Sonic for him. You know, unless I'm tripping. But I do believe that Eggman wants to destroy Sonic himself. So he's like, bro, no. Like, you cannot have my Pookie Bear. He is for me, okay? Look, Serge, bro, I don't know, man. You can lock in if you want, but yeah, Eggman's not going to be a happy camper, bro. He's not going to sit around and watch you destroy Sonic. But, yeah, man, I don't know. Eggman got some sort of a relationship with Sonic, bro. I can't even cap, bro. Like, it's a love and hate type of relationship, honestly. But let's see what Serge has cooking up, man.
Fun!
I'm sure all the other kids will be very impressed by your schoolyard bullying prowess.
What?
Surprise?
I told you he was alive. What did I say, bro? What did I say? But how the hell did he come back so fast? That's way too quick. No, that's way too... Unless she's like imagining or some shit, bro. But how... No, I told you he was gonna live, bro. Like, come on. Like, don't be dumb with me, man. Come on now.
Miss me? Your new accessories are certainly a choice.
You're gone!
Oh, that. It'd be more of a problem if I were real. That little numbers got you running on overdrive, including your brain, minimal as it may be. Perhaps I'm your fever dream. As to why you sought my counsel, well, it'd take all day to get to the root of that.
It's doing what? Oh, no way!
Yes, you're much better off without it. Beaten, weak, alone.
I'm not gonna listen to you.
You aren't? Then who are you talking to?
Damn, bro. Okay. So, okay, I was kind of wrong. It's all in her head. But no, he's still around, bro. I'm telling you now, bro is not dead, okay? Bro is not dead. I know that for a fact, okay? There is no way that guy died, bro. Under crumbles, okay? under ruins and shit like that. Nah, this guy did not die. But yeah, that's interesting how she has him in her mind, and he's kind of giving her directions or kind of distracting with her mindset going forward. But yeah, on Sonic's channel, welcome, bro. By the way, Sonic's channel, bro. I'll add that to the queue soon enough. Sonic channel dropping all the suggestions. Don't think I've forgotten what you said. Sonic's channel, and never will. Sometimes I wonder what Sonic's channel is cooking, bro. Let him cook, man. Let him cook. Don't worry.
There, done. Give it a try.
Feels great! Nice work, Doc Prower.
Do you need more ice, sir?
No thanks.
More bandages?
I'm okay. You can chill, Kit.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
You're good. Why don't you put the first aid stuff away?
Yes, sir.
How's it going? There was a lot of damage. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, or even what I'm looking for. But don't worry, I'll figure it out. I have to. Sonic, what are we going to do about kids?
Well, I was gonna start with the truth.
Are you sure? We could wait. Give him some time.
Surge and Starline were his family, as messed up as that is. He deserves to know.
I wasn't sure where to put the box. I'm sorry if it's in the wrong place. Am I in trouble?
Kit, there's something I need to tell you about what happened in the city. While I was fighting Surge, the ground was unsteady. She fell and was buried. I tried to help, but she was a proud fighter to the end. And Belle saw Starline take Eggman on. He's gone too.
Bro. Uh-oh. Oh no.
I'm sorry. I did what I could. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone.
They're not gone, bro. Don't worry. No! No! Not an ad. Are you kidding me, bro? This is a 30-minute plus video, bro. I gotta add 4 minutes in. Oh, we're cooked, bro. We are cooked.
I'm back, Central City! This me?
Back.
I've got a new toy, and I'm itching to try it out. Anybody want to volunteer? Ooh, I like your style. You got a name? I like to know who I'm pounding into the pavement whenever possible.
She's not so scary. We can take her.
Agreed. It would be unconscionable to allow this brutish display to
What
continue.
does that even mean?
Not
bro?
much of a talker, are ya? You're not worth the effort. You think you're smart, huh? Try dodging this one.
Oh, I hope this is over soon.
Jeez, it's like one of those knives with all the little bits in them. Ugh, whatever. Who cares what you got stuffed in that umbrella hammer blaster thing? You'll still fry just fine. What? I'm out of charge already? Crap, this gizmo's draining me faster than I thought. There's gotta be something I can do to get some more power. Oh, right.
Oh, not the wisps.
It worked! I love this thing! Turn!
Oh no.
Pink!
Not the
So
wisp.
this is your trick, huh? Keeping so much power to yourself? You should really learn to share! No! Whoa! Now this is what I'm talking about!
Whisper! Let me blast that!
Trying to run? Really? When I'm not done with you?
Blue, I need you.
Yeah! Show me what you got! That's it? And after you got me all riled up, too?
Give Pink back.
Pass!
Something's happening downtown, but we keep getting conflicting reports from Central City. Tango and the rest of the volunteers are scrambling to deal with the damage from that panic attack.
Average Discord mod operator right here. Bro, I don't know why that looks like some other, like some food in his hand, but I think it's just something else in the background. But it looks like he's holding like a little cup or something. But anyways, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make a quick joke. What the hell is bro? I look at the goddamn comments and why do I see shower in the phrase? Bro, what is going on, man? What is going on, bro? What are you guys talking about? Oh my god, bro. Is this your new shower phrase? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going here.
The other night? Are you in the area?
Yeah, and Sonic's here too. Don't worry, we'll check it out.
Yep, we've got this.
Oh, thank goodness. Good luck, you two.
Do we have this?
It sounds kind of like we have to.
I'll stay with Kit. Somebody should be here for him.
Bro made him depressed. God damn it, bro. No, if Kit were to pull up, I mean, we'll probably see soon enough. But if Kit were to pull up with Sonic and the gang, and then he gets to see Surge, do you think he would side with Surge or would he side with Sonic? I mean, I don't, you know, like he was trying very hard to please Sonic, you know, in the beginning. But I don't know. I feel like he would definitely go back to Surge because I mean, he is programmed to do everything for Surge. So like, I don't know. That'd be interesting. But I guess we'll find out soon enough here.
It's been fun, but I'm starting to get bored. So, what would you prefer? I'm itching to try out this rocket thing. But maybe spikes? It's what you did to me, after all. Just returning the favor. Nice try.
Sloppy.
Bro's back.
Even
Oh
with
my
all
God.
that pilfered power, you're a mess. At least you're a consistent mess.
That's Whisper. But who's with her?
No way! Surge! She's alive! Doesn't look like that close call back at Eggy's made her rethink her life choices, though.
I don't care if you're not real! You're getting a beat down!
Oh, this should be fun. Aiming a little low, don't you think?
Shut up! Huh? You.
Hey, Sparky. Glad you made it out. What's with the fancy headgear? Our last little chat got cut short. Now, where were we?
Just lay low. Once we've sorted Surge out, we'll get you back to the lab.
Tails, I need them back.
Eyewitness reports claim to have seen overturned cars and injured civilians. Authorities strongly advise that citizens avoid the downtown area until the threat can be assessed and contained.
Kit, no!
I want to help.
Gears and starters, you have to look after yourself.
Look after myself? Why? I was made for her. She's gone. But Sonic can use me too. I won't lose him. I can't!
Look, you're going through a lot right now, but... Stop! We can talk! You already matter.
You can't stand there forever, Clyde boy. Get down here and let's finish this!
I'm not sure we can keep this up.
As long as we can keep her attention on me and not the rest of the city, we've gotta.
Fine! If you're too chicken, I'll come to you! Ah!
Ow! Don't give out on me now.
Aw, you got a boo-boo! You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
Oh my god, man.
Video calls to
Bro! Oh man, we still got like 5 more ads to go.
What?
Whisper, wait, don't... Huh? Oh, okay. I've worked with Wisps a time or two. I gotta say, your fancy hat's pretty neat, but this is how it's really done.
Laser!
Oh, right! Sonic!
You!
Thinks he's so smart! There! Cute!
Cyan!
No, you can't. As soon as you get close, she'll fry you. Unless we can drain her power, there's no stopping her.
I'm not giving up.
And neither am I. Actually, wait here. I've got an idea.
The wisps, they're thinking, feeling creatures.
You think I care? I am sick of your holier-than-thou grandstanding! Where do you get off telling me how to be?
Hold that thought.
Hey!
You'd better have a plan, buddy, because I sure don't.
Hold her off here for a minute, then meet me in the tools and appliance section downstairs.
I'm talking to you, Hedgehog!
Hold her off. Sure.
Bruh.
Easy. No problemo.
Don't you dare run away from me!
God damn, bro. Turned into Godzilla. Holy shit.
Not so great now. Where's the swag
Look
and
at this
blood
guy's
back
face,
in
bro.
Eggman City?
Look at this guy's face. What the hell, bro? Bro's like, oh shit, bro. Oh, nah, shit. Here we go again. That type of shit, man.
You gonna forgive me now?
Bro, trip over screws.
You're gonna fry.
No thanks.
Yeah!
I may not be in top shape, but it's gonna take a lot more than that to catch me. Dang, you've been busy.
Thanks. Quick, stand over there.
She is really ticked off. All set for whatever you've got.
Spikes!
What the?
Sorry in advance, cause this is gonna hurt.
Damn.
It's working. Powering everything in here will drain her power in no time.
You can't stop me! I'll show you power!
Uh-oh. Get back!
You just made her more powerful, bro.
Let's get that thing off her before she comes to. Ah!
Bruh.
Dang it!
I've got it.
What?
Kit, please, get that ring thing off her. We can't stop her. When she wakes up, who knows what'll happen?
You said she was gone.
I thought she was. I saw her fall.
She's hurt. Bad.
She's hurting herself, trying to...
No!
I told you,
It
Manny.
was you! You lied! You couldn't do it the first time, and you were going to finish what you started! Well, I won't let you!
Why would you bother with me? You already have him.
I'm done!
Tails, no!
It's okay. I got it.
Surge! Please, don't move! I'll get you out of here! Don't follow us!
Sweet Sawdust, I'm sorry.
No worries. It happens.
Are you sure your leg's okay?
Yeah, it's getting better. You know I heal quick. Just not quick enough this time.
We're going to follow them, right?
Oh yeah, she doesn't get to run off with Whisper's friends like that.
Hey, I'm Belle. Nice to meet you. I know your friend Tangle. She told me about you. You know, if you need some help with your Wispin, I'm pretty good at fixing things. Would you let me take a look? Thank you.
We're gonna get your Wisp back. Promise.
I've taken inventory like you asked, boss. The new conch prototype was smashed. The E200 schematics were destroyed. Half of the spare Eggmobile drivers are fried, and... she stepped on Cubot's mint-condition Cyber Singer Mika 10-inch figurine.
That's
But how? How did she do it?
With her foot?
The way she used the dynamo! She tossed my entire design on its head! And whatever tech the platypus stuffed in her is clearly having a radical effect. That's it! I must know! My plans can wait! If this pays off, it could change everything! Come, Metal! We're going hunting.
Surge!
Our bunks. This is Starline's base.
I didn't know where else to go. We'll be safe here.
I even found some food and spare clothes.
Boo. Nowhere is safe. Not for you.
Get away!
I'm sorry, huh?
Right back where you started.
No!
I built your body. I shaped your mind. You will always be mine.
I'm sorry I left you. I didn't know. Please don't be upset.
Yeah, well, just don't do it again. Don't worry, Drippy. We're gonna make him pay.
That's everything in the base routed to you.
Eh?
No, sorry. The breaker was overloaded. Until it restarts, we're on emergency power.
Fine. It'll do for now. Gotta be ready. Sonic won't leave us alone so long as we're not marching in lockstep with him.
We could run and hide.
No. This is where it ends. It's their fault that we're here. And we're gonna make them pay for it.
You've come to the most dangerous planet to hunt.
Bro is getting shit on just for existing. God damn it, bro.
An Eggman base? Wait, no. Look at the insignia.
Huh. Starline sure made himself comfortable. Dark, dank, foreboding. If they're not in here, I'll eat my shoe.
Sonic! I'm coming!
Blasted metal! I didn't say you could run off! Get back here this instant! Oh, I take it you're here with the rat. So Metal just went after...
That was certainly something back in Eggman City. I haven't seen you that mad in a while. But you still put on the brakes for Belle, just for a second. You want to talk about that?
Sorry I'm late! Ran into Eggman.
He's here? Figures. All right, go time. Metal, I'm not giving up on you yet.
Slow down, will you? Always with the running. Fine, a shortcut it is. Gah! That platypus went and made modifications to my flawless floor plan? What a hassle! At least I can still track the dynamo cage's location. Well, that can't be right. How can it be right on top of...
Bad news, old man! I'm not letting you off easy this time!
Gah! Get off my machine! Robots, hold her down!
Spike! Did you really think that would stop me?
Of course not! I just needed a moment to prepare. Cute. Very cute.
Ah!
Ha! Don't try to outwit me, girl! Laser! Oof!
Need more! Yes!
If I'm not careful, she's going to turn me into mincemeat. Good thing I came prepared. Starline may have put his name on it, but this is my base. I'm sure he didn't know about my private access codes. Well, this has been fun, but I've got a strategically placed escape hatch to catch. Ta-ta!
Hello, Doctor. You found my secret message. How exhilarating! I prepared this just for you.
What? Starline?
I'm afraid your little cheat codes weren't as well hidden as you thought. This is my base, and I'll be making the rules.
Oh, no.
Your move!
God damn it, bro. Pro is cooked.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Deja vu all over again, huh, buddy?
Sonic, if Surge is there...
Yep, like it or not, we gotta go too.
Now let's be reasonable. I have a lot of resources at my disposal and can always use motivated individuals like yourself in my employ.
You genius types never know when to shut up, do ya? Maybe you'll stop once I knock your teeth in!
Finally!
You think your pet robot can take me? I've chewed through more of your rust buckets than I can count!
Bruh. What the hell?
Any other unfounded boast you'd like to blurt out? I'm all ears.
Don't make this any harder than it needs to be, Surge.
Ow!
See anything, Tails?
They're working together! It doesn't matter how strong I get. They'll find another way to hurt me. Hurt us.
Surge!
I'm not enough. Never enough, ever.
I couldn't find you on the cameras. I didn't know what to do.
Eggman and Sonic are working together. The plan. It'll still work. It has to. Is everything ready?
Uh-huh. I've locked down all of the routes in the base.
Okay, Eggman. I'm gonna need an explanation, or else I'm picking up where Surge left off.
The nerve! I'm the victim here. She stole my dynamo cage. It's a unique, extremely dangerous device. I'm only here to reclaim my property.
So that's what the fancy hat's all about.
It's not a hat!
Give me 2 seconds to consult with my associate.
Bruh.
Suit yourself. I need a breather anyway.
What do you think?
We might be able to take Metal, but we still need to deal with Surge. Fighting both of them is a major risk.
Yeah, as much as I'd like to throw down, Surge is a bigger priority right now. Eggman wants his toy back. I'm sure I can accidentally smash it somewhere along the line. Alright, Eggman. We'll help you handle Surge, and you and Metal won't start anything until we're all out of this dump. Deal?
A truce, eh? Absolutely. Of course. Metal Sonic could handle this situation, but your support will be quite useful.
I'll be watching you.
And I'll absolutely crush you. Eventually.
Judging by my map, there's only one way that's open for us to go.
Oh, a trap. Sounds like fun.
Does it?
If I'd known you were enjoying them, I wouldn't have made so many.
Do you think she's following us?
If she is, it's likely she'll attack you two first. Less visibility. And if she has any sense, which is debatable, she knows Metal and I won't come to your aid.
Gee, this team-up just gets better and better. Whoa.
Wait, this is... He was processing data on our lives, trying to identify a pattern.
Creepy. But why?
I think... so he could make them. Make us, but following his design.
He... made them.
Indeed. Biomodifications, cybernetic augmentation, neural conditioning. Any one would be difficult alone, and he was entirely successful, all while scavenging his own materials and equipment.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were impressed.
Oh, I am. It's a remarkable achievement. Dr. Starline possessed one of the finest minds I've ever encountered.
He's talking about kidnapping and brainwashing people. And all he wanted was for you to recognize him. If you'd had just told him that while he was alive, none of this would have happened.
I know that, but I would never do such a thing.
You just did!
Not at all. Admitting the skill of a bested enemy only proves my brilliance.
I've heard enough. Let's just get this over with.
What is brother yapping about, bro? What in the world, man?
Hey! I know you're watching. We're here. Listen, I don't want to fight you guys. Hand over the doohickey and we can all walk away.
Too bad it's not up to you then.
No! I don't want to fight, but I won't let you hurt Sonic. Wait! Talk to me, please!
Spikes!
You call this a fair fight?
If it stops me from getting buzzsawed, I'm not losing any sleep over it. Keep the pressure on, Metal. We'll wear her down.
No thanks. Surprise!
Egad!
Psych! Yeah! What in the...
Ha! That's what you get for underestimating the power of my brilliant creations!
Oh, I don't. I've got the best one yet. Ah. Now you're in for it.
Burst!
Oh boy.
Sonic! If I were you, I'd get out of that water.
Hey, I know I'm not a great swimmer, but I'm not gonna drown in a puddle.
Not that, idiot! She... Your sense of self-preservation is truly embarrassing.
No way, this guy actually saved Sonic. Bro, nah, man. Nah, this is peak writing. Bro wants to destroy Sonic and he still saved this guy's life, bro. Or at least saved him from getting hurt. Like, what the actual hell, man? Holy shit.
The dynamo cage
crazy,
is going
bro.
to overload any minute now with how she's using it. Keep her busy, and don't lose before I've got Metal fixed.
Laser! Spikes!
Just you and me now.
Look, Surge. I think maybe we got off on the wrong foot.
You know what? You're right. My foot should be on your throat!
I read through Dr. Starline's notes. I'm sorry. But it doesn't justify any of this. Surge is hurting people. She's hurting herself. I think you know that's not okay. Thank you. Sonic will fix this. Count on it.
What happened to you guys was seriously heinous. I get that now.
You think that makes it better? Then we'll be friends!
Most of my buddies have tried to beat the stuffing out of me. Today's knuckle sandwiches are tomorrow's bro fists.
I don't want your pity or your friendship! I want you gone!
Why? Starline's not here to make you do anything. Freedom is right there. What are you waiting for? Just take it.
I can't.
Uh-oh.
Sonic! You don't get it! I was built to live in your shadow. It's in my blood, my bones, my brain. There is no freedom for me. Not while you're still alive!
Of course, I ran out.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
I take it back. That puddle's gnarly.
Finally! Collect the dynamo cage and the Tenrec!
You cheater!
That wasn't the deal, Eggman.
Oh, please! Like you were going to hold up your end of the bargain! Stay out of this, you waterlogged whelp! Ah!
Thanks, Kit. You're a lifesaver.
I didn't do it for you. I know what's going on here. I've seen it before. Starline, Eggman, you're all the same. You don't need me or Surge. You want us. All that matters is what we can do, how you can change us, so you can prove that your way is right. I'm going where I'm needed, and that's with Surge. I'll bury you all here. Along with our past.
Let's get out of here!
Don't have to tell me twice.
Such melodramatic histrionics! Faster, Metal!
Ah! Tails! Hang on! I've got this! I've got...
We've got this.
Yeah. That was...
Where's Eggman? You don't think...
Nope, I don't.
Well, that was a waste of time. Metal, call ahead to the Eggperial City. I want a transport, a snack, and hot bath waiting for me when we get home. I have some important sulking to do. Oh. What do you say we keep that truce going, eh?
Fine. We need to get the Wisps back anyway. Next time, Eggman.
Thank you for watching! Holy shit, well, what the hell is this? Okay, it's just the people that worked on the thing. Wow, okay, that really was something, huh? That really was something. But yeah, I guess the question that I was asking for before we started this video, or during the video, was Kit's gonna side with Sonic and Surge? And obviously I did say that he's gonna side with Surge, and that's exactly that happened. He did side with Surge in the end. I mean, they are both like kind of like brother and sister or something like that, so it makes sense. Okay, not only were the comics themselves kind of fire, but the video itself was too. Yeah, the video was good. I really like the voice actors, man. The voice actors do a really good job. So shout out to the voice actors and everybody who works on these videos as well. It is nice. Worth the 30-minute video? Hell yeah, you're absolutely correct. It was definitely worth it. Now I did know Sonic's channel put like 2 suggestions in, so let me like add that to the list. But let me see what the suggestions were. Where were we? Where the heck are the suggestions, bruh? I'm just a simple guy watching videos. Fair enough. Okay, one was, can you react to Amy Needs a Rival? Okay. Amy Needs a Rival, and then the other one was... What was the other one? Let's see. The other one was... What would a silver game look like? Okay. Those were Sonic's channel suggestions. Let me add that to the list here. We still got a couple of videos to get through from last week, so let me try to get through those. By the way, my suggestions about Yoshi. Hell yeah, let's go, KR. Good job. Don't read my messages in the chat, G. No, I was skimming through them, and I'm like, you know what, man? You know what? I'll just leave it be. I'll just leave it be, man. Sweet Home Alabama. What? What do you mean, bro? I don't think Kits is into Surge like that. He's legit wired to do everything for her. So I don't think he has that type of romantic relationship. I don't know where the hell they're gonna go with it, bro. But I do feel like they have a much more of a kind of like a sibling bond, you know? Because I mean, they were both made at the same time, kind of, and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe they go down some other route, bro. Who the hell knows, bro? I'm not gonna finalize any ships or anything like that, bro. Okay, back. I probably have to go through the IDW in the future to catch up. All good, Wyatt. Hey, it's cool. Just glad to be with the boys. Hell yeah, bro. Yo, just leave it be. Okay, bro. Zach, I got you, bro. I got you. No problem, bro. Understood. Understood. What was the next video? Let's see. I think it's some drawing or animation again. What were we? What is this? Outcome Memories UST Bounty of My Reflection Metal Sonic Solo Theme Fan Track. Oh, it's a song. Oh, that's a interesting title. I don't know what the hell it means, but it means something. So we'll see. Is this supposed to be like the evil Sonic and then this is Metal Sonic, or what's going on? I don't know. Probably for the best. Yeah, I got you, Alex, bro. Also, G, Alex asked for permission to send the Rouge. I mean, you can send what you want, bro. You can send what you want, but I don't know if I'll check it and then I'll see if it's worthy or allowed to be put on stream. But But yeah, first time listening to music on Gerstream in 3 months. Hell yeah, it's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute, bro. I mean, I did that technically, Zach. You remember? Yes, Sean did also send something similar in the last few streams. But let's check out this song. But yeah, Alex, you can send that photo if you want, bro. Now I'll see if it's allowed to be shown on stream. If you want to look at the picture anyways, bro, join our Discord, bro. Like, come on. You know, just join our Discord and you can see everything there. But anyways, let's check the song out. Of course, it's muted. My bad.
Sonic, dead or alive, is mine.
The Hughes, let's go! Damn, this shit fire. Okay, yo, that shit was fire, bro. I really did like that. You know, listening to this song and also seeing Metal Sonic for its thumbnail, it just got me thinking. I'm like, yo, imagine a game with Metal as the main, you know, as Metal as the main character, as for the game. And I was just thinking, I'm like, what the hell would it be about? You know, if Metal were to get a game, you know, where he is the main character and you play as Metal, what would his story be about? You know, what would his story be about? You know, and I don't know. There's a lot of things that you can think up with. You know, you can bring in Sage and stuff like that. It could be about Eggman, maybe saving Eggman from a corrupted Sage or some shit like that. You know, like, it could be a lot of things. But yeah, it definitely that's an interesting thought. I'm like, if Metal got its own game, what would happen in it? What would happen? And whether that day comes or not, I'm not sure. But never say never, right? Never say never. But that was just an interesting thought I had. But let's see what is up next here. Hold on. But yeah, that song was good though. I really did like that. Did like that song. Let's see. Next up is, what the heck is this? Sonic verse Outcome. Oh, it's another song. Oh wow, okay. Outcome Memories UST, the Deadly One Zavok solo theme fan track. Okay, we got another song for us. 2 songs in a row. Well, let's see how this one goes. I've been wanting that for years, man. Metal is the main antagonist again. Would be fired. Yeah, that would be that would be fine as well. Honestly, if the game even is about Metal, you playing as Metal, but he's like the antagonist of the story, that would still be fire. That still would be fire. You know, you would play the game from his actual perspective, opposed to him being the hero, which is kind of Sonic's job, you know, or something like that. So that would be very cool. Playing Metal as Metal, like the shit that he does and the shit that he maybe thinks about or goes through, and is the antagonist for his main game. That would be something very cool. You get to see a different perspective and a different thought process possibly about how he does things and everything. But yeah, that was a good idea as well, Zach. That's a good idea. Closest we have in Sonic 4 Episode 2. There's 4 of these in total. Okay, there's 4 of these songs. Okay, I see. But let's check out the Zavok one then. Let's see this. That's very true, Zach. Honestly, I feel like with Metal, bro, they should give him more respect, because I feel like they just, I don't know. I mean, yes, some games he's like so overpowered and stuff like that, you know, like Neon Metal and blah blah blah, all that stuff. But I feel like Metal, the character in itself, should be relatively strong. You know, it doesn't need to be that he's better than Sonic, or maybe not even on the same level as Sonic. But I do feel like he should have more respect on his name. Like, he can beat the shit out of the other characters, for example, you know. Like, I don't know, I feel like he's always just getting tossed around as like this little pawn, which he's not, you know. Like, he is something that is a lot more than other Eggman pawns and other Eggman machines. But I feel like he just doesn't get the respect that he deserves. Zach is absolutely correct. Bro can like copy abilities, like he is OP as shit, bro. Like, you know. But they just don't give him that respect. They don't give him that respect. Eggman is here in the building as well. There we go. See, we're talking about Metal and Eggman pulls up. How you doing, Eggman? How you doing? I'm the Eggman. That's what I am. I am the Eggman. I got the master plan. Exactly. That's why that death battle with Cell is important. Expose him to the normies. Sonic 4 Episode 2 Episode Metal. Okay, I see. Yo, Eggman, bro, upgrade Metal more. Exactly, bro. Yo, give Metal some more power, Eggman, please. Please, bro. He deserves some more love and respect. They gave him the respect in Heroes. That's good. Then. Another very cool song, man. I like these songs. Really, really good. Oh, so it's a mixture of Lost World and Deadly 16. Yeah, it did sound similar. I'm like, yo, I hear kind of a few similar like instruments and stuff like that, or just music in general. But okay, I see. Okay, his boss fight theme. Yeah, it sounds something similar. I'm like, yo, I'm picking up something that I've heard before, and yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool how they used that for this one. But anyways, we were talking about Metal Sonic, and I'm like, yo, when is Eggman gonna make it so Metal can start eating chili dogs? When is this update gonna happen? Like, this is a real question, bro. You know, like, yeah, he's supposed to be quite similar to Sonic. Then why can't he eat a goddamn chili dog, huh? Why can't he eat a chili dog? Exactly. Exactly, bro. Eggman, you slacking, bro. You were slacking. You need to make a function so you can actually eat chili dogs. Like, that is the whole point. That is life. That is Sonic's life, bro. Like, if there is no chili dogs, there is no Sonic. Like, straight up. You know, you need to make it so Metal can eat chili dogs as well. It needs to happen sometime soon. Alright, now we got another one, but this time it seems like it's Knuckles related. Okay. Knuckles solo theme fan track called Break 'Em Down. So let's see this. That's actually why he always loses. Exactly, bro. The chili dog is the reason why Sonic wins fights, bro. Like, the fuel that he gets from eating chili dogs, you can't compare it to anything else. You can't. That's why Metal loses all the time, bro. He can't goddamn eat a chili dog, bro. And once he starts, bro, once Metal eats a chili dog, it is over for the world, bro. It is over. Not even Super Sonic would be able to stop him, okay? He just needs the function to eat a damn chili dog. That's all he needs. Holy shit. What a song. What a song this was, bro. That was like aura farming Knuckles, bro. You know, like this picture right here, bro. This, like, he really be aura farming with this song, bro. Holy shit. That was really good. That was really good. Yeah, whoever be making these songs or these remixes or whatever, bro, they let them cook, bro. Let them goddamn cook. Oh shit, hold on, this kind of heat, yes sir. This is all from a Roblox fan game, by the way. What the actual hell? Nah, man, doesn't matter where it came from, bro. That shit fire, though. That shit really be fire. I think we got one more, you think you said? But let's see. Yeah, there is one more, okay. Infinite at this time, damn, okay. Let's see what Infinite got for us, man. Reality. Okay. Let's see what they cooked up for Infinite here. And then I believe we'll get back into some more videos. Okay, that was cool. That was cool. What? By the way, what the heck's Infinite supposed to be? Like, what the heck? What type of creature is this guy, bro? What type of animal is he, bro? Yeah, that was cool though. That was cool. Is Infinite ever gonna come back? Probably not. Probably not, bro. That guy is no more, bro. He is no more. But yeah, that was a cool little song. Cool. What was the remix you said? This is a boss battle theme mixed with fist bump. Okay, I see. He's a jackal. What the heck is a jackal supposed to be? I don't know what that even is. It's a jackal, bro. Okay, we're here with a DA Games remake. So let's check out a bit of DA Games, and then we'll get back into more Sonic very soon. Like a fox. Okay, I see. Yeah, because of those tears, or not tears, those ears, did give me a slight fox type of vibe, but I knew that he was not a fox though. A type of wild dog. I see. Okay. Cool. Understandable. All right, let's see this remake of "I'm the Purple Guy," song that I made a reaction to today, but just with a different video with an animation along with it this time around. But yeah, that song honestly is pretty damn good. It is pretty good. Yeah, Will once again always be making such cool songs. Really does be making such cool songs. All right, we got another long video. This time around, it's episode 3 of the Chaotix case files. Have you been up to date with that, Alex, or do you even know what the heck we're talking about here? Have you been on the list, bro? No, I need to watch it, bro. But have you been on top of this case file with the Chaotix here, bro? Because it's a very interesting story. Now there is no animation to it, so you just gotta imagine it in your mind. But with what they do with the vocals is really good. It's a very cool story. Very cool story. Oh goody, yes. So I have heard of it. I haven't been watching it though. Okay, I see. Well, I don't know if you want to watch episode 3 with us, but yeah, you might not understand fully what the heck is going on. But if you want to, it's completely up to you, bro. Completely up to you. But let's check out episode 3 of the Chaotix case files. Bro, is this Whisper? What the heck?
Too small. No, way too dangerous.
Right?
Give us your mystery. You wouldn't want to miss when the Chaotix are on.
Oh my god, Cheese is here too, bro. We really be getting the band back together today. Hell yeah, bro. Cheese, what's up? Cheese, welcome. Right on time, bro. We're about to watch episode 3 if you haven't watched it already. This is so fire. Yes, sir. Exactly, bro. But how you doing, Cheese? How you doing? Speaking of which, you know that FNEF is apparently in the files? Oh, hell no, bro. What? Hell nah. Oh, God. Oh, man. Yeah, wild, bro. With my recent life burnout, I haven't been following what's going on with Sonic. Fair enough. Still surviving. Good. Keep surviving, Cheese. Keep surviving. Yeah, Mr. E shared not safe for work of it on. Oh god, okay, you know what, let's just continue on with this episode.
Okay.
But yeah, this beginning intro really be something.
Well, Detective Vector, as if you're worthy of the title, since I have both you and Sonic locked up, get on with it.
Bruh.
I want to know who's stealing these astroscopic lenses and why they think they're worth the hassle. Furthermore, why was Rouge sending you to Spiral Hill? And what about Tangle and Whisper? Aren't they more of your obnoxious buddies? I seem to recall launching a missile or two at them. Was the lens thief impersonating them too?
You know, Dr. Eggman, this story would sound a whole lot better if you'd let us out of our cages. These bars are doing awful things to the acoustics. Right, Sonic?
100%. Also, Doc, can't you see we need some water down here too? I mean, Vector's voice is getting raspier by the second.
I think I'd enjoy hearing what his voice sounds like at the bottom of a pit! What do you say? We can make it an experiment. The acoustical effects of an oafish crocodile stacked on top of an arrogant hedgehog in a physically confined space.
Right.
How does that sound to the two of you?
I think my voice will be just fine. Up here, I mean. Not in a pit, Doctor.
As I suspected. So get on with the story!
Okay. But before we get to Spiral Hill, there's still the whole matter of Rouge to deal with. The last, best lead we had came courtesy of Rouge, and at the expense of Espio's dignity, since she'd hidden a clue on him without him even realizing it. None of us were too happy about her. At the same time, it turned out the museum in Spiral Hill did have another of the astroscopic lenses. And if we could get there ahead of the real thief, then maybe we could lay a trap, assuming the real thief wasn't Rouge, which I had my doubts about.
Look, Espio! There's the Spiral Hill Mineral Museum. It's got a bunch of shiny rocks and another of those astroscopic lenses, right?
Yes, Charmy. And don't touch anything. It doesn't look like Gunn has taken an interest in this museum as they did with the one in Station Square. At least not yet. What's the plan, Vector?
I've already reached out to the administration. There's supposed to be a curator waiting to help us.
At least this time there aren't any gun soldiers standing around.
Right. Which means we might be a step ahead of them for once. Also, why is Gunn so concerned about all this in the first place?
Not a bad question.
Hello, hello! I suppose it's good to see you all again. Although I do hope this time the circumstances unfold in a more positive fashion.
Mr. Kitsch? What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm afraid the Station Square Museum got temporarily shut down so that those rather rude people from Gunn could further analyze the scene. Fortuitously for me, Jewel, this establishment's curator, is currently busy on another project, so I've stepped in. It is my fervent wish to watch over Spiral Hill's artifacts more successfully than I did at my prior post. Speaking of which, how is the case progressing?
We've been following up on some leads, which is why we're here. See, I got an idea about laying a trap for the thief. All we have to do is set up a perimeter around the museum, and as soon as the thief comes inside, we pounce.
Ah, then you'll need this floor plan. But forgive me, you're going to set up a perimeter with just the three of you?
Nope! It'll be the five of us!
Silhouetted in the doorway were two girls I'd recognize anywhere. A tall, bubbly gray and white lemur with a long, striped, fluffy tail, and a brown and tan wolf with a high-tech mask and a prototype Wispon that looked like something out of a sci-fi flick.
How's it going, guys? Thanks for calling. We're always happy to help, especially when something's going down here in our own backyard. Isn't that right, Whisper?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Mr. Kitsch, this is Tangle the Lemur and Whisper the Wolf.
Whisper, you say? I assume you're named after your particular way of speaking?
You could say that.
Sorry, what was that?
She said you could say that! Anyway, Tangle and Whisper are friends of Jules, and they're both officially awesome.
Charmy was right. We fought alongside Tangle and Whisper more than once. And though Tangle had a reckless thirst for adventure, and a whole world of hurt and trauma lay beneath Whisper's taciturn demeanor, we knew we could count on them when the chips were down. Or in this case, when the lenses were smudged. Except, I guess, we were trying to keep them from getting smudged. I've never been great with metaphors.
Well, be that as it may, the three of you are detectives. What qualifies Miss Tangle and Miss Whisper to take on an artifact thief?
Show 'em, Tangle.
It's no problem, sir. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
Oh my! Stretching one's tail that far is quite a feat. But how does that...
If it was me in her place, I maybe wouldn't have wrapped Kitsch up in my tail and waved him around like a kid with a toy balloon. But hey, I'm old-fashioned.
I say! Unhand me! Untail me at once! I will not be hoisted by a prehensile primate!
Relax, Mr. Kitsch. I just wanted to give you a taste of what I could do. Stretch super far? Check. Grab the bad guys. Check. Maybe establish a perimeter around a museum. Check, check, check.
Fine. Point made. Now, please put me down.
That was so cool, Tangle!
Aw, thanks, bud.
Well, I suppose that will do as far as Miss Tangle goes. But you, Miss Whisper, dare I ask what your speciality might be?
You don't want to see it demonstrated, sir. Whisper carries a variable Wispon.
I see. And what exactly does this variable Wispon do?
Whatever gets the job done.
Whisper wasn't kidding. She had a whole pack of wisps tucked away in her cloak, which she could trade out one at a time. Wisps use hyper-go-on energy to produce different effects for her Wispon weapon. Cyan lasers, blue battle hammers, orange rockets. Whisper packs a punch for every occasion.
I see. Yes, well, I suppose I should get out of your way now, lest I be accidentally grabbed or disintegrated.
Better yet, we don't want the thief impersonating and incriminating you.
Right! I'll be in my office.
This guy's...
Oh.
I don't know, man. He's kind of sus for some reason. I don't know why. This Mr. Kitsch guy, bro, nah, I don't know. Something's off with him. Something is off.
Okay. Espio, Charmy, Whisper, Tangle. Gather around, and let's take a look at this floor plan.
Yeah! Lay it out for us!
So the lens is on display here, in the middle of the ground floor. If we lock all the windows and bar the doors here, here, and here, then we leave the thief 4 possible ways to get inside. The 5 of us should be able to cover those points, no problem. You're the stealth expert, Espio. What do you think?
As long as we have a way to keep in constant contact, it ought to work.
Oh! Vector! 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 Vector!
You don't have to raise your hand, Charmy. What is it?
I've got some walkie-talkies back in the Chaotix copter.
You do? Since when?
Since we went to that yard sale last weekend, I thought they might come in handy, and now they will! Oh, plus, you know what this means?
That we'll all have walkie-talkies?
That this could be my job! The thing I do for the team. I can be the Chaotix quartermaster. Whenever we need gear, or equipment, or whatever, I can be the guy who wrangles it all.
Well, walkie-talkies would come in handy.
Yeah! That's a great idea, Charmy! Way to think on your feet! Wings!
Thanks, Tangle. Okay, I'll be right back. Ah! See what I did there?
Because he said, wait, why isn't anyone else laughing? Aw, that was funny!
Yes, Tangle. Quite a stinger.
Ba-dum-bum.
I guess walkie-talkies couldn't hurt. Especially if it helps the little guy feel better about himself. Tangle, we want to station you and Whisper on the 2nd level, at opposite ends of this terrace. That way, you can keep an eye on your individual points of ingress and see the lens display. Sound feasible?
You got it, Vector!
Whisper, you look like something's bothering you. What's up?
It's nothing.
Whisper, if you have concerns about the plan, now is the time to speak.
No, it's not that. It's...
Whisper? I could tell them, if it's okay with you.
Well, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I guess not all of you know this, but Whisper used to be part of a resistance group called the Diamond Cutters. One of their members was a shapeshifter. Oh, that lousy mimic betrayed the team, and Whisper was the only survivor.
Wow, that got dark fast.
Little wonder she's worried.
Whisper, listen! You know I won't let anything happen to you, right? Shapeshifters or not.
Thanks, Tangle. I do know that.
Here you go, guys. I brought the walkie-talkies.
Now we can totally keep in touch. One for Vector, and one for SBO, and one for Tangle, and one for Whisper, and one for me, the Chaotix Quartermaster.
Okay, I'll have Mr. Kitch lock the windows in both the other doors. Let's get to our positions.
You got it, Big V.
So we took our places around the museum and settled down to wait. I kept Charmy with me, just in case he got too excited. Couldn't have him blowing our cover.
Chaotix. With NetSuite, Reddit has been able to decrease our monthly.
What did he add? Bro, after they said that shapeshifter shit and then Charmy coming back, I'm like, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way that guy shapeshifted into Charmy or some shit, bro. Ain't no way, boy. Come on. Nah, I believe in my boy Charmy, bro. Nothing happened to him.
Remember, Charmy, keep it down.
Roger that, boss. Charmy to Tangle.
Go for Tangle.
Checking in. See anything unusual?
All quiet on level 2.
Roger that. Charmy out. Vector, this is so cool!
What did we just talk about?
Oh, right. Sorry.
I was anxious that Charmy might make a hash of things. Little did I know, I should have been worried about something else altogether. Because right about then, up on the second level...
Huh? Who's there?
Hi, Tangle.
Tails?
I didn't know you were gonna be here!
Yeah, Vector called me in at the last minute to help.
Ah, that's great!
Okay,
The more the
well,
merrier,
that's
I always
the
say.
shapeshifter, bro.
So he's got all the entrances covered, huh?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Hey, how'd you get in? Did we miss something?
Got in right over here.
Ow! Oh, he punched me! Wait, Tails punched me? Oh, Tangle to Vector! Tangle to Vector! What's wrong with this radio? Tangle to Vector! Ah! The thief is here, and they're disguised as Tails!
Everyone in the museum heard Tangle shout. And in that moment, everything went crazier than a hornet's nest in a washing machine. Starting with the lights going out.
Hey, I can't see! Vector, where'd you go?
Oh, it's pitch black. Who turned off all the lights? Everybody, get to the lens. We've got to protect it.
SBO, watch where you're going.
What are you talking about? I'm over here.
Then who just bumped into me?
Don't worry, Charmy. I've got the imposter wrapped up.
You've got me wrapped up.
Uh-huh. Just what an imposter would say.
No, Tangle! For pity's sake, it's me, Vector!
Whisper, watch it! That laser nearly took my horn off.
Sorry.
Here, SBO. Let me give you a hand.
What? Tangle, put me down!
What, you down? I never picked you up.
The imposter is impersonating us. We've got to get the lights back on.
I think I remember an emergency generator switch over here. Hey, it worked! The lights are back on! Charmy B, Chaotix Quartermaster, at your service.
Just in time. I'm locked on target.
Wait! Standing right there in front of us were two Tangles. No more than 6 feet apart and identical. Right down to the last ring on their tails.
Whoa, what do we do now?
I knew exactly what was going to happen, because I saw SBO sneaking up behind the two of them. He'd take the one on the left, I'd take the one on the right, and quick as you could say hard-boiled, we'd have the imposter in custody. Except that's not what happened, and I realized it was about to go all kinds of wrong as soon as I saw Whisper powering up her Wispon with a cyan glow.
All right, fake Tangle, show yourself.
Go ahead, Whisper. Do what you gotta do. What? No! Don't listen to her. It's me.
Got you.
Wait! I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. One of the tangles jumped out of the way, leaving Whisper's shot headed straight for Espio.
Hey!
But in a flash of white fur and dark wings, someone swooped in and pulled him out of the line of fire.
Come on, ninja boy.
Hey! I just turned those on. Now we can't see again. Now they're back on again? Make up your mind.
Is anyone hurt? Tangle?
I'm okay. I don't know where the other me went, though.
Whisper? Were you really going to shoot them both?
The real Tangle would trust me to make the right call.
Oh.
Oh no. Guys, look.
The lens is gone, bro.
Oh, man.
There was no sign of the imposter anymore. Just like there was no sign of the lens anymore either.
They got away? After all that, the thief still took the artifact.
Yes, but what happened to you, Espio?
You mean right before I was about to get zapped by a certain wolf sniper?
You weren't in danger. The Wisp knew you weren't the target.
Noted. Well, what happened to me was Rouge.
She was here, and I missed her again?
Oh, that's who grabbed you right before the lights went out. Did she say anything to you?
No. Typical of someone so completely lacking in honor. I could have dodged that laser, you know. A ninja learns to evade life-threatening hazards out of pure reflex.
I said you were never in danger.
Regardless, I don't know if Rouge got to the lens first or if the thief did. Unless, of course, Rouge is the thief.
Well, if she did get to it, why? Is she just being her normal cool jewel thief self? 'Cause, you know, it's a lens, not a jewel. Or is she doing some kind of spy stuff, like working for Gun again?
Those are really good questions, kiddo.
Valid.
Aw, thanks, Tangle.
What's all this? Where is my artifact?
Mr. Kitch,
I thought you were supposed to prevent the theft, not stand around and watch it take place. What happened to setting up a secure perimeter, staying in constant contact with each other?
Yeah, you know, I mean, well, about that,
Yes?
well, I tried to warn everyone, but, well, my walkie-talkie sort of died.
What? No, it couldn't have. Here, watch. Charmy to Tangle. Charmy to Tangle, over. Oh, no. I didn't check the batteries.
Charmy, it's okay.
It's not okay. I gave everybody dead walkie-talkies, and now the lens is gone, and Espio almost got lasered.
Never in danger.
Some quartermaster I turned out to be. Everything's wrong. Then it's all my fault.
I'll go get him.
Good. We need to huddle up and go over exactly what happened here.
Okay.
It took some doing, but Espio finally convinced Charmy to come back and rejoin the group, which had to convene outside, since Mr. Kitch kicked us out of the museum. All right, everyone. This lens is gone. Nothing we can do about that except catch the thief. And to do that, we need to figure out who the thief is. Any thoughts?
Well, the thief could be Rouge, or maybe the imposter impersonated her. Or maybe she and the thief are two separate people after all. Did anyone see Rouge and the two Tangles all at the same time?
Nope.
No.
What about you, Whisper? Anything?
The lights were off, so my mask couldn't record anything.
Which leaves us with nothing.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say nothing.
All of you, freeze!
What the?
By authority of the Guardian Units of Nations, we hereby commandeer this museum and all its grounds.
No, not again.
All of you are to vacate the premises immediately, upon pain of forcible detention.
So the mighty Detective Vector lost another lens.
Another one.
Why am I not surprised?
Bruh.
But why was Gunn there anyway? What did they want? How did they even know what was going on?
I have to hand it to you, Dr. Eggman. Those are all very astute questions.
And, if you'll please get Sonic and me some water...
Water would be good, yes.
I'll be happy to tell you exactly what was going on with Gunn.
Fine. I'll get you your water. Don't go anywhere!
Ugh, you'd think a genius could come up with more than one joke. You're stuck in cages and dying of thirst or not, I hope you've got plenty more story left.
Oh, don't you worry, Sonic. I'm just getting warmed up. And when the doctor gets back with our water...
I'll tell you about the Unified Uniform Usurpation.
We have got to work on your titles.
How about Assault on Gun Base X?
Ooh, better.
No job too big, no gig too small, nothing too dangerous, chaotic's do it all. Give us your mystery, you wouldn't want to miss when the chaotics are on the case.
Okay, this was a very interesting episode. There's quite a few things that happened in it, and yeah. So was it that impersonator dude or whoever it is, the impersonator? Did they impersonate Rouge? But why the heck would they save Espio then? Like, did they have some sort of connection? And if not, then why the heck would they save Espio unless Rouge was hiding somewhere in the shadows, and obviously, like she does, and swooped in just in case to save his app, even though the Whisper said that nothing was gonna happen to him. I don't know. It's very interesting. There's a lot of things going on, but yeah, we need more information. But that's the thing, bro. You get to cook up this animation in your mind, you know. So it's fun. It can be fun to just have these audio sessions of them talking about a case like this. But yeah, once again, when somebody actually animates this shit, bro, it's gonna be peak. It is gonna be absolute peak. But yeah, that was another really good episode. And let's see what is up next here. But yeah, you can't even make a guess. Like, there's just so many other characters. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna be introducing us in the other episodes. So you can't just... I don't think it's Rouge. I don't think it's Rouge, honestly. If I'm being very honest, I do not believe that Rouge is the one doing these things. So it has to be somebody else, and the only guess I can make as of right now is that it's somebody that we have not been introduced to in the story as of right now. So gotta think outside the box. Gotta think outside the box. I don't think Rouge and Mimic even met. Yeah, probably not, right? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's see. What is this? Five Nights at Freddy's 4-song Game Over preview. Okay, from DA Games. Version coming soon. You know what? This was made a decade ago. Where did the full song at? I'm just joking. It's been released a long time ago. And I will make a video on it sometime this week. But okay, that was a little preview of the song. And it's the FNEF 4 song this time around. So we're moving up. We are moving up. Okay, what is this? This is Sonic's special Valentine's Day message. Okay. Sonic save.
Hey, it's me, Sonic, and I just want to remind you that if you're sad that you're all alone on Valentine's Day, remember that you're also alone on every other day of the year, so it's no different for you. All right.
Wow. You know what? No, that is so factual. That is so factual, bro. Honestly, just spitting facts. Holy shit. Good message. Dub message. Dub message by him, bro. Honestly, moving up in the world, G. Exactly. Well, that was a short song. It was a preview, bro. Oh man. All right, let's see what's up next. But good message from Sonic. I agree. This one is moments of Sonic Boom adding a bit of adult jokes into Sonic Boom. Okay. Let's see this. Well, that was a short video, bro.
Go away, Amy. I'm not in the mood. Eggman!
If you want to know what women want, talk to a woman. That's brilliant. Where can I find one? I'm a woman.
See, your first mistake was going to Sonic for advice on women, or as I call them, the ladies.
The ladies.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
Hey, Tails. Huh? What? Oh, yeah. I was gonna say hi, but then, see you later.
Oh, I see what's going on here. Don't worry, pal. You're about to be enrolled in the Sonic School of Impressing the Ladies. Okay, too long, getting weird. Hey, Amy, got the food for you and Mike the Ox, Leroy the Turtle, Lady Goat. I mean, not that I care who you
I can't watch this anymore. You got no game, kid. Let me help you.
But you're a sworn enemy.
Nonetheless, in situations this dire, the bro code trumps the enemy thing. Take my advice. You'll never land a girl by acting like someone else. Just be confident in your own pelt. And for Pete's sake, ditch the feathers.
Tails, you're amazing.
Oh, look who got the girl by being himself. I didn't see that coming.
Bruh.
Happy New Year, Eggman.
Happy New Year, you blue son of a...
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Whoa. What were you about to end that statement with was Eggman, bro? What the hell? Holy, okay. Was this a KR suggestion? No, it was not my suggestion. I am shaking and crying. Well, that was a short... Bro! God damn it, Alex, bro. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, Tails was just trying to get some game, bro. He was just trying to get some game. Okay, this is Solitude Q&A Part 2. Okay. From Will. This is another short video, like you said, Alex. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. This was me. You were my second guess. It's okay, bruh.
What do you get when you're caught in an empire ruled over by your father, who holds you at gunpoint to shepherd his manifesto and host a plethora of Coliseum killing games for the masses? Lots of questions. What happens to those who lose the game? I don't know. I'm not a loser, so I don't have to ask. Speaking of, how was the fall? What's your favorite hobby during the work on Rotom Corp? Probably the work on Rotom Corp. But I can't deny the suffering's a plus. How does the Prince of the Apocalypse enjoy his coffee in the morning? Huh. Prince. That's a new one. Not even our writers thought about that.
Oi!
But unlike most princes, I don't need daddy to fold my clothes and ground my coffee. Speaking of coffee, black and grounded. Shit's good if you want to live the prince life and all that shit. Which one is better? Power, fame, or your universe? Look at me. Do I really need to answer that? It's none of them. And finally, if I throw an obtuse triangle out of a train moving 95 miles per hour eastbound, and there's a second train moving northbound at a whopping 5 miles per hour, how many human souls does Sally need to purchase a cupcake at Timmy's lemonade stand? Sally's got a fucking millionaire capital scheme, and I'll tell you why. Her dad owns the train line. It only takes your triangle and her train line to cause a lawsuit by their local government. They'll exchange solicitors, take it to the Supreme Courts, and thusly file for a suit, which with the aid of their government will not only bankrupt the company who own the obtuse triangle, but also buy out the company. Storm to Timmy's lemonade stand, file for misleading customers for selling the wrong product, i.e. the cupcake at the lemonade stand. Her family already owns human souls, sell the triangles there, and start a loop chain that constantly brings in capital. In short, Sally's a little bitch and you all just got played. Don't mind little Timmy though, he was a part of the whole insider operation.
Damn.
I didn't say it would be nice.
Wow. Bro really went in for that answer for that last question. Everybody else's questions, man. Yeah, cool, bro. Nah, that last question was very philosophical, bro. It was very deep, and he really needed to answer it. So good job on that one. All right. Let's see. Well, that was a short Q&A, bro. Yeah, thanks, Alex, even though that preview is 10 years old now. Alright, next up is... What in the world, bro? Yo, where is Sonic's channel at, bro? Sonic's channel, are you even here, bro? Sonic's channel. Where are you? Okay. I'm here. Just waiting until you watch my videos. Alright. Well, we're here, bro. It's your time. Your time has come. But let me check out this thingy. What the heck is this? Oh my god. Wait! Hold on, what the heck? Okay, hold on. What did Alex just send me? Hold on. Alex, what'd you send, bro? Everything's magic. Cover with shady vox. Okay, what?
Do you ever lay awake at night? Do you ever tell yourself, don't try?
Wow. That was a very short song, short video, short, Alex, short, I don't know, bro. Anyways, that was really something, huh, Alex? That really was something. Before we get into Sonic Channel's recommendations, let me quickly check out this short that Alex wants me, or not Alex, Sean wants me to watch. Kirby and Sonic are more concerned about their food than the potential world-ending threat. Look at him. Yeah, he's like, shit, bro. No, not the chili dog. Bruh. Honestly, valid. That is very valid. Kirby and Sonic are very valid, okay? But yeah. There we go, a long song finally. You are a G2. Haha, said too soon, Alex. Where were we? Sonic's channel is a G, no lie. Yes, sir, bro. Facts. Also, I am no idea what Will's cooking. We haven't seen another update in a hot minute. Well, that was a short clip, bro. How many times are you gonna keep doing that, man? Oh God. Okay. Alex, bro. Okay.
It's.
Hold on. Okay, what the hell is this title? Before I get into Sonic's channel video once again, what the hell is this short, bro? Sean, no. What did you send me, bro? Oh God. Oh God. Okay. What is this shit, bro? No, what the hell is this shit? What is on my... Blaze's freaky does... Nah, bro. What the hell's going on, bro? Sean, what do you send, bro? Sean.
Oh, they only see me as a big fluffy pillow, don't they?
You know, those claws look so sharp, but I think I can handle it.
What the hell does that even
Hey,
mean?
yo! I didn't know you were that freaky, princess.
What the hell does that even mean? What do you mean you can handle those claws, bro? What? What the hell was that picture in my on this damn screen, bro? Holy shit, bro. Nah, man. The first comment says 10 out of 10, bro. Nah. Ah, man. The first goddamn comment says 10 out of 10. Sonic got them baddies. A sweet yet fierce pink gal. A tomboy. Free enemy. I don't even know what that says. And a princess. Bro, what in the world are these comments, bro? What the heck are these comments, bro? Okay. It's Valentine's Day related. Okay, bro. Sure, bro. Sure. We'll draw it up to Valentine's Day related. Sure, bro. What did I just see? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know, man. Well, that was some short. Okay, of course. Turns out people ship Blaze with the Werehog. Who knew? I think she meant that she wants to scratch Sonic like a scratching post. What the hell? Bro, what? I don't know, bro. Anyways, let's see what you got for me, Sonic's channel. Cleanse my mind again, please. Oh, man. Okay. So the first video that Sonic's channel said they wanted me to watch was, what would a silver game look like? Well, let's find out. Let's find out what a silver game could possibly look like. And that is a very valid question. Is Silver ever going to get its own game? Is he? I mean, never say never, right? Okay, let's see what this video has for. This stuff shows up on my recommendations. I don't know, bruh. You know, Sonic's channel, that can be simultaneously interpreted very innocently and also very not. I have no comment on the matter, says Cheese. Cheese, man. Oh, man, okay. I choose to pick the former. Oh, God, okay. Yes, it was very, very innocent. That was very, very innocent, Alex. Alright, what's a silver game look like? Well, let's find out.
If you've been playing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, you're probably aware of the game's rival mechanic. In every Grand Prix, you'll have a rival that the game randomly chooses for you. Sega went crazy with the detail here, and I love it. There are hundreds of different rival interactions, one for every possible character pairing. We're going to look at one in particular today though, one that sparked an entire movement in the community, that being Silver's rival interaction with Sage.
There is no Eggman Empire in my time. This is your chance to change your ways and become a force for good.
Your observation means I must work harder to ensure my father's vision becomes a reality.
Was that a hint
Your
towards
presence
the
implies my father will succeed if not opposed. He will be pleased by this.
Don't use me to encourage that madman. I'll beat you today and prove just how hopeless your cause truly is.
The fandom immediately took this and ran with it, creating fan art, music, animations, you name it. So today, I thought I'd throw my hat, I guess my cloak, into the ring, and go over what a Silver the Hedgehog game might look like.
I can throw my hat into the ring. Yes, I'm wearing a hat. Let's go.
We're going to talk about Silver's future first, just to refamiliarize ourselves with it, so we can go over what the possible plot and lore could be for the game.
No, I'm not, Cheese, bro. I'm not. It's not a video about Crossworlds no more, bro. It's not, bro. It's about Silver, please. It's about Silver, man. It's about his game. Don't worry, Cheese. Don't worry. Oh man, it's been 3 months since I came to a stream and we're still watching dialogue from the new Sonic Racing game. Bro, that is what Cheese had to experience. Like, what, 2 weeks ago or something? Yeah, that really was something, man. That Cheese really made the... No, it wasn't even a joke, though. Cheese genuinely has been gone for months just to return, and I was still watching the damn video. On 2 times the speed, by the way. On 2 times the speed, so it wasn't even a joke. Cheese actually went through this joke that he has for us today. Oh man, I didn't even read it. No, but yeah, Alex, bro. Yeah, Cheese genuinely went through that 2 weeks ago, bro. It was genuinely funny though. Oh man, interesting thing. I saw a short earlier. I saw someone say Sonic is dead. What? And trying to get any more games, but it's quite well because of Crossworld, bro. Who the hell be yapping for this, bro? What the hell, Wyatt, man? Bro, I just went through it now. Yeah, bro. Honestly, if I was still going through the interactions, oh god, oh man, bro, we had to genuinely watch that whole video in 2 times speed. Like, genuinely, like probably like 90 or 95% of that video, bro. We had to watch it in 2 times the speed. Comes like, ain't no way I'm watching a 3.5 hour video of them just interacting with each other, bro. But yeah, god damn it, man. Oh man, you brought me back, Cheese. Brought me back to the interaction days, which was not long ago. Oh man, it was 3 or 4 hours long. For real, man. That shit was so long. But anyways, yes, this is about Silver. Okay, it's not about the interactions. It's not about the interactions. I can assure you, bro. I can assure you. Okay, this is not a short video. Holy hell, bro. Over here watching the 10 commandments of Sonic. Facts, bro. Facts. Oh, man. Okay, let's keep going.
We'll discuss what different levels and worlds we might see, Silver's abilities and powers, and everything else that would set up this game. So first, let's retread some old ground and go over Silver's future. Silver's time takes place 200 years in the future from Sonic's current era. It was first introduced to us in Sonic 06, where his world was a total wasteland, destroyed by the fires of Iblis. Thanks to Sonic and friends, it was eventually restored to normal. That is, until Sonic Rivals, where Eggman Nega, Eggman's descendant from the future, went back in time to get rid of Evo in order to restore his family's legacy. In Rivals 2, he attempted to destroy the world with Ifrit, but in both cases, he was stopped by Silver and company, ultimately ending up trapped in another dimension.
Wait, you two! My legs are caught under this rubble and I can't move!
You reap what you sow, Eggman nigga.
Hey, wait a minute! You can't just leave me here!
Considering the Robotnik family's uncanny ability to break out of alternate dimensions, it's likely we'll see him again someday. But maybe Silver won't have to worry about him anymore, meaning the future is finally safe from him.
Oh wait, yeah, wait, hold on. If they have that Eggman in, hold on, wait. So this Eggman, is in Silver's timeline, right? Is that what we're talking about? So if that Eggman is in Silver's timeline, if Silver were to have a game, it wouldn't be against Eggman then, like this Eggman, the one that we know, right? It would be against that other one then. But then would Sage be working for that Eggman? I don't think so, right? I don't think they would. I don't think Sage would. Maybe that's the game. Hold on. Maybe they can hold on. Let me cook something here, bro. Maybe Sage was like, "What the hell, bro? My Eggman died or whatever like that, you know? And I'm not letting this other Eggman run his mouth." So maybe Sage takes over the world, and then Silver is like, "Yo, what the hell's going on?" And then Silver has to save the world, and then Blaze can come to help or something. But then what the hell would happen to the Eggman in his timeline? I don't know. Maybe he becomes a good Eggman or some shit, bro. I don't know, man. Cook something up. Cook something up, bro.
Maybe. Silver returns to the past again in Sonic Forces, after his future was ruined once more. This time, thanks to the Phantom Ruby incident. But of course, the day is saved yet again. Man, how many times does this guy get a time jump? So with Silver's Eggman, essentially, out of the way, this leads us to Sage, as the only one he has to worry about. Is what I would say if we didn't have an interesting interaction with Zavok as well.
Zeddy endures even into my time. But no matter the time period, I'll stand against you.
We have lasted for centuries, and will endure for many more. You are just a footnote in our long and deadly legacy.
It's not just Sage he'd have to worry about, but the Zeddy as well. With all of that said, what would our plot look like then? Well, I'd imagine a grown-up Sage to be much like she is now, calculating and incredibly intelligent, given that she's an AI. She's taken after her father, but unlike Eggman, whose ego and short-sightedness often get in the way, Sage wouldn't have those flaws. Of course, she wouldn't be perfect, but I'd imagine she'd be a much greater threat than Eggman ever could be, and that's saying something. Perhaps Sage has gone on to accomplish all the feats her father once deemed impossible, the goals he fell short of achieving. In this future hypothetical, with Silver being the only savior left, maybe she's succeeded in fulfilling all of Evo's ambitions, subjugating the Deadly Six, taking Little Planet for her empire, and marking the entire world as her own. This leaves just Silver to combat all the threats that Sonic, someone he deeply looked up to, had to face himself, all at once. There are usually other playable characters in Sonic games, or at least cameos, but not this time. In my version of a Silver the Hedgehog game, I want it to just be Silver. The game doesn't have to be overly serious, but the Sonic series has proven that it can handle heavier topics and moments when done right. So I want to capture that feeling of solitude and isolation with Silver. Just him in a robotic, futuristic wasteland, fighting against all the forces that Sonic once faced before him. So what do we do for the plot? It doesn't have to be needlessly complicated, just Silver in a ruined world, fighting off Sage's forces, and the legacy of a man history thought could be forgotten, now revived. How did it get to that point? That's probably the most complex part, and the possibilities are endless. For simplicity's sake, we can say that either Sage was sealed away for some time, some event changed her to be more maniacal like her father after once being peaceful, or she had been planning in the background, biding her time. Maybe even something happened in the past that caused things to turn out this way.
Sonic's channel, is this your version of adult Sage Sonic's channel? Is this what you picture? Is this what you're talking about, bro? Who the dad, bro? Who the dad? I don't know, bro. You cooking up this story. I'm just spectating, bro. I'm just spectating.
As has happened before. Whatever the case, she now has total control. Her base, Actropolis, is surrounded by a massive force field and serves as the final area of the game, but we'll get into the zones later on. For now, let's talk about something pretty important. If we're making a Silver game, what should the gameplay be like? Sonic's tackled a ton of different gameplay styles before: 2D, 3D, open zone, and everything in between. For the sake of this video, we're going to treat it as if it were a 3D boost style game. It's my personal favorite, and one of the safer, and honestly, in my opinion, best options for the series. We'll go over Silver's abilities next, and then tackle the game's progression and levels.
I feel like Silver's game should be an open world game. If it was, it gives more of that like me against the world type of thing going on, instead of when it's just like a boost and you got like a couple platforms and everything like that. I feel like a Silver game should definitely be more of an open world where things are after him constantly, you know, because I mean, if Sage is in control of the world, or whoever is in control of the world, once Silver gone, because he is like the quote-unquote next Sonic, let's just say. Yeah, I feel like it should be an open world where he gets to constantly be just like attacked by things and stuff like that, opposed to it being so focused on just going straight or going to maybe a couple paths and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. Are they even gonna make a Silver game? We can yap all we want, but who knows, man? Who knows?
In Sonic 06, Silver uses his environment to attack enemies, and he can float around. But this kind of slows the game down to a crawl. Regardless of who we're playing as, this is still a Sonic game, so I'd like it to feel that way. Instead of relying on the same abilities, let's give Silver some new powers focused around elemental kinesis, kind of like the Doom power-ups in Shadow Generations, specifically pyrokinesis, electrokinesis, and cryokinesis. A few examples of these abilities in use would be using cryokinesis to freeze bodies of water, burning away bramble or foliage in wooded areas with pyrokinesis, using electrokinesis to open sealed doors in a high-tech facility. All of these could open up new pathways and shortcuts throughout the levels. Perhaps each one could also grant you a shield, depending on a certain meter, and when the gauge is filled, you can choose to equip either a fire shield, water shield, or electric shield, reminiscent of the classic Sonic games. Each elemental kinesis should have its own unique functions as well. For example, maybe you can use cryokinesis to create projectiles, launching icicles that can be fired like Shadow's Chaos Spear ability. I want to keep the number of elements relatively small. While there are a million different types of kinesis out there, I'd rather focus on a few and make them really fun, responsive, and intuitive to use, rather than overwhelming the player with too many options. You'd start off with pyrokinesis, unlocking the other two as you progress through the game. This is definitely going to be the most fun part of the video, the zone and level ideas. Now this is where I had a lot of fun. I'm going to cover a total of 8 zones or areas, 4 returning areas and 4 originals. I'd like to see some familiar locations return, but at the same time, I don't want this to feel like just another Sonic Generations. Nearly every Sonic game starts off with either a tropical area or, well, Green Hill. And even if one of these doesn't make it in, chances are Green Hill still shows up somewhere. So for Silver's game, I want to do something different. Most of this game's areas are going to be mechanical and polluted, but if every zone is like that, we risk making the entire game's color palette feel monotonous, and that can get old fast. So, how do we make a colorful, vibrant first area without it being Green Hill? How about a forest and a cave instead? A vast bioluminescent garden grown from crystal formations. The cave area would look a lot like Quartz Quadrant from Sonic CD. I was thinking of naming it either Crystal Bloom or Glitterfall Grove. This would be one of the only untouched areas of Silver's future, still thriving with plant life, for now. The boss could be an egg robo Sage sent to take control of the area, maybe one carrying toxic cargo or something. Surely not every single city has been kept in tip-top condition, so either this next area was forgotten, or perhaps Silver fought to reclaim it at some point. You could name it Phantom Skyline if you want a classic-sounding title, or Illumina Ruins if you want something more modern. As the name suggests, it's a city once ruled by Sage, now in ruins. Or perhaps it was even a human city, now forgotten to time. When it comes to the zones, I'm taking a similar approach to Sonic Colors' Planet Wisp. In Planet Wisp, you start off on a grassy field, and as the levels progress, everything gets more mechanical and dystopian. The music follows the same motif. I wanted to do the same thing here, starting in a forested area, moving to an abandoned city with overgrowth, and gradually progressing into the more mechanical, dystopian environments. I'd imagine these two areas would serve as the starting zones of the game. The boss here would be an abandoned Death Egg Robo that comes back to life. Next, we have an interesting one. Technically an original area as far as gameplay goes, but we've seen it in the series before. Never Lake. Sage has been siphoning energy out of Little Planet, chained down just like it was in Sonic CD, and it's up to Silver to stop the siphoning machine and free Little Planet once again. The zone would take place in the area surrounding Never Lake, forests, plains, and finally the boss, which would emerge from the lake itself. Maybe some giant egg robo acting like a Loch Ness monster, serving as the area's security. It wouldn't just be forest and plains though. The water of Never Lake itself is polluted due to the state of Little Planet. Perhaps all the waste is being dumped into the lake below the planet. I'd imagine a few factories and facilities would be scattered around as well. Oh, and this is where we'd unlock cryokinesis. Normally you'd move directly from one zone to the next, but I want to do something interesting here. As Silver flies up the side of the chain leading to Little Planet, suddenly Metal Sonic comes blasting down, clashing with him. He knew Silver would be coming, and decided to try stopping him before he even arrived. After years of not fighting Sonic, Metal has been waiting for a chance to show off, and Silver is the next best thing. For his design, I wanted to harken back to some of the earlier Robo-Sonic designs, specifically from Sonic 2. Metal already has two different iterations that match Sonic. If you stretch it a bit, Shadow as well. So, pardon the pun, but we're going with a silver Sonic design here. The fight itself would take place on the chain, and in the air above Never Lake, under Little Planet. Metal flies off to Little Planet after losing, and Silver gives chase. From here, it's a race to the siphoning machine, with Silver blasting through parts of multiple zones from the planet. For Act 1, we have a mix of Collision Chaos and Wacky Workbench. Act 2 features Stardust Speedway and Metallic Madness. It's not that the stages are combined, rather, Silver is moving so fast that the Collision Chaos and Wacky Workbench zones, for example, appear in the same act. Once we reach the boss at the end of Metallic Madness, we face Metal Sonic again, but this time, he takes on a new form. Unlike Neo Metal or his Chaotix version, I'd imagine a giant, monstrous design inspired by Metallic Madness. After laying waste to Metal, Silver destroys the machine, and heads off to Sky Sanctuary. The force field surrounding Actropolis is being powered partially by the siphoning machines on Little Planet and the Lost Hex. Silver needs a way up there, and he's learned that there is a teleporter in Sky Sanctuary that leads directly to Lost Hex. More implications? One of Sage's bases is in the area, and her underlings are trying to get their hands on the Master Emerald, so by going there, Silver kills two birds with one stone. It's your usual Sky Sanctuary romp, except there's a thunderstorm, and not a natural one. One of Sage's egg robos is unleashing a storm on the Sanctuary, and it serves as the area's boss. This is also where we'd unlock electrokinesis. Originally I considered making Infinite the boss here, but not only am I not sure how we'd incorporate the Phantom Ruby into this, Infinite would likely be dead by now. Unlike the Zeddy, who can live for over 1,000 years, Infinite is just, well, whatever animal he's supposed to be.
Well,
After defeating the Egg Robo, Silver takes the teleporter and appears on the Lost Hex. Much like Little Planet, we're condensing 3 areas into 2 acts this time. The first act covers a desert and frozen factory areas, just to mix it up, and Act 2 is the volcanic region. The teleporter from Sky Sanctuary sends Silver into the desert ruins, starting Act 1. He breaks out of the ruins and moves into the frozen factory nearby, before eventually heading towards the volcanic area. Think of it like Lost World, but more mechanical. Instead of blue skies, the atmosphere is a purplish-red hue due to the pollution and machinery. The boss seems obvious, right? Zavok. Is he helping Sage of his own choice, or being mind-controlled again? I'm honestly not sure which route I'd go with. While I'd love to see Zavok throwing down with Silver of his own free will, I don't think he'd ever willingly work with the Eggman Empire, especially if the Lost Hex is being used as a power source. The obvious choice for a boss here is Zavok, but he'd probably be controlled somehow. In order to enter Actropolis, citizens must undergo a screening process where their mind and body are uploaded to cyberspace. It's the perfect way to ensure no threats can enter the city aside from the barrier. After taking down both siphoning machines, Silver finally gains access to Ectropolis, but there's another problem. Sage, being as calculated as she is, foresaw this possibility. She put up a secondary barrier in the form of a floating fortress defending the city. Now the only way in is through cyberspace. Ectropolis is in total lockdown. No citizens are allowed in, and nobody can leave. This gives Silver the perfect opportunity to sneak into cyberspace and enter the city himself. Now we have Cybertrack. Since this is the last zone before Ectropolis, I want it to feel longer than the other zones, with Ectropolis itself also being extended. Not as crazy as Sonic Unleashed's 30-minute Eggman Land stage. No, nothing that extreme, but it should feel a bit like a marathon. The first stage is a classic cyberspace setup. Weird platforms, wires protruding from the floors and walls, acting as grind rails, and maybe some zero-gravity motifs, running along walls, ceilings, etc. Halfway through the stage, the security system spots Silver. The white hue of the stage shifts to red, and massive eyes extend from the walls, acting as the stage's security system. I imagine these eyes looking a lot like the ones from the beta version of Kirby Planet Robobot Star Dream. Massive electronic eyes attached to tentacle-like wires. Once the system detects him, it wants him gone. Instead of a timer, platforms and rails start disappearing behind Silver as the system attempts to shut down, effectively trying to kill him inside cyberspace. And this is just Act 1. Act 2 of the stage is quite different. Instead of a standard Act 2, the system shoots Silver out at, you won't believe this, Chaos Angel, the giant floating fortress over Ectropolis. Chaos Angel in Sonic Advance 3 is a floating island broken off from Angel Island, now corrupted by Eggman's experiments. Perhaps with the raid on Sky Sanctuary and Angel Island, Sage managed to seize control of one of the island segments and turned it into a floating fortress. It's exactly how you'd remember it. Some of the stage takes place within the ruins of the island, with other parts outside. You'll need to make full use of all the kinesis abilities to overcome obstacles. Electrokinesis to power moving platforms, cryokinesis to freeze platforms that would otherwise throw you off, and pyrokinesis to burn through overgrowth. For the boss, well, it should be obvious, right? A certain Gizoid. Gemrel. Sure, he was reprogrammed by Tails and now lives with Cream's family. That's great and all, but would that programming last with Sage around, all the way in the future? With Sonic and friends gone, Gemrel, being a machine, would obviously outlast them all. Sage finds him, repairs him, and reprograms him again. And now, it's Silver versus Gemrel in a battle for Chaos Angel. In Phase 1, he's just in his regular form, and for Phase 2, he fuses with a much larger machine, much like in Sonic Advance 3. After defeating him and destroying the generator on Chaos Angel, the fortress crashes down next to Ectropolis. Finally, Silver can enter the dystopian city and face the home base of Sage. If I had to picture a dystopian city made by Eggman's daughter, I'd imagine something between Scrap Brain Zone from Sonic 1 and Eggman Land from Unleashed. That's exactly what we're going for. Purple skies, factories, massive cityscapes, and creepy red lighting to give it a nightmarish feel. The first act takes place outside, weaving through factories and city streets, dodging and battling egg robos. Like the previous stage, Ectropolis would be on the longer side. Now that I mention Eggman Land, it makes sense that Sage would recreate one of her father's greatest feats, and one of his longtime goals. To reach the underground lair for Act 2, Silver must navigate through Eggman Land and into its subterranean section to break into Sage's facility. I wouldn't want this act to feel like just a recreation of Eggman Land. Instead, the theme park section should appear only in the last few parts of the act, as Silver finally breaches the underground facility. Now for Act 2, the underground segment. Traps, lasers, and powerful egg robos everywhere. The security system detects Silver almost instantly, and the whole place is on high alert. Sneaking in might have worked on Eggman, but not Sage. Her security is too sophisticated for that. Massive Death Egg robots come to life. They look a lot like the Egg Robo from the Abandoned City, and try to stop you as you progress through the stage. Sort of like Sunset Heights from Shadow Generations. We could even incorporate a small fight with one toward the end of the act, but we don't want to break the flow of the stage. If we go that route, it's all or nothing. Either you're just hitting projectiles back at it in the background as you progress, maybe using your kinesis abilities to slow it down, or it's an all-out boss fight with incredible set pieces, where the place is blown to smithereens. Again, all or nothing. For the last boss, it's obviously Sage. Instead of fighting her directly, like her father, she uses the machines at her disposal. She's analyzed all of Evo's technology, and the beasts he's used against Sonic over the years, including the Death Egg robot, Chaos, the End, the Ancient's machines, and all of Sonic's rivals and enemies, and fused them into one massive, incredibly powerful machine. She merges with it, and does battle with Silver that way. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what I'd want the machine to look like, but it needs to be something cool. It could resemble one of the Ancient's machines, but we want it to feel original, not copy-pasted. I haven't mentioned the Chaos Emeralds until now, but the 7 zones before this, it's the perfect setup for unlocking them. Collecting the emeralds unlocks the final phase. If you beat the game without the emeralds, after the credits, Sage appears from the rubble, her red eye glowing, reminiscent of the old "collect all the emeralds and try again" screens. For the true final boss, instead of a giant monstrosity like usual, we mix it up. Just Silver versus Sage. She wears some kind of armor or bodysuit that allows her to fight directly. Instead of physical abilities, she fights more like a mage, using the same elemental powers Silver has wielded throughout the adventure. And that's my vision for a Silver game. What do you guys think? What would you personally want to see in a
interesting little video? I think especially for like the final boss thing that he had going on, yeah, if it should be obviously Sage if it's this type of storyline. I do feel like there should be a bar. Don't you know where one of the calculations Sage does is like when she can calculate the outcome of things and everything like that, and then can give a percentage of how successful an outcome is. I feel like her bar, her boss bar, should be like her victory percentage. So she's gonna obviously start at 100%, saying that I'm gonna win no matter what. And then as Silver progresses and beats her levels and stuff like that, the bar starts going down to how she can calculate what chance she has to win a battle with Silver. I think that should be the boss bar, instead of like an HP bar or some shit like that. But I don't know. Once again, I'm just thinking of ideas here. Anyways, this is now Amy needs a rival. Okay, well let's check this out then. Then we got one other video, and then we got a song, and then we'll end things for today. So after this, we got the Yoshi video, and then Cheese wants me to check out a song, and then we'll end it for today. So let's see how this video goes. What the hell was on the screen? Holy shit. What the hell? Okay, I don't know what. I'm just gonna assume that I saw nothing at all. Because generally, I don't know what it was. I saw a glimpse of something. I don't know if I was correct or what I saw, but it was definitely something. Anyways, Amy needs a rival. Okay, let's see this video. And yeah, I don't know, Ariel, I don't know what you're saying here. Alex, we're almost done, bro. Just wait. We're almost done. No need to go to sleep, bro. Just hold on. Hey, yeah, bro, I got like 600 hours on Sonic Dash. Also, why the hell am I mentioned? I was just about to sleep, damn. The video reminded me of Sonic Advance 3 music. I had to post. Sounds good, Cheese. No worries. But yeah, I don't know if Ariel, are you actually saying stuff or is it just a bot? I don't know. So I don't want to hurt your feelings if you are actually saying something. But Alex, let me know, bro. Can somebody please Google Translate and let me know? It's literally just bot stuff. Is it actually? Is it actually? Because I know they said Sonic in one of their comments, so I'm just like, maybe they are actually talking about something. But I mean, yeah, if somebody keeps sending me paragraphs like this and not really responding with like maybe something under a sentence, it does give off sus vibes. I'm still here, by the way. Sounds good, KR. We'll watch that Yoshi video very soon. Yeah, it's just a lot of talking about Sonic Dash and now 700 likes on Spotify. Sonic fan or dead internet theory. You decide. And Sonic Dash has 1 million downloads over and over again. So so are they a bot or not? I don't get it, bro. Something Sonic Dash 700 likes Spotify something. I mean, hell, I didn't even know a bot could make something Sonic related, bro. What the hell? Pretty much impossible to tell the difference. Bro, Ariel, can you just say yes or no? Are you a bot or are you a real person, bro? Stop sending me paragraphs. If you do not answer with a yes or no, I'm gonna have to kick you, bro. Like, please. Just say yes or no. Like, you know? You like just one word. I just need one word from you, bro, please. Okay, ever since I was a kid, Sonic Dash. It's possible Ariel is trying to get me to love them again. Oh man, Ariel, please just say yes or no, man.
There's this little detail in a game called Sonic the Fighters that we find incredibly deep meaning in. A detail that made us realize Amy Rose is missing a crucial aspect that is necessary for defining her character and finally granting her a year of her own. A single aspect that they gave to Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and even most of the main cast decades ago. But never to her. Amy Rose is missing a rival. Sonic the Fighters, Sonic's first and last fighting game, inspired by Fighting Vipers, included a secret character that you all know and love, or don't know but will love, Honey the Cat. She could only be unlocked by hovering over Amy and pressing start. And that right there is our little detail that we can't help but put meaning into. The fact that in a fighting game, you have to hover over Amy Rose specifically to play as Honey. After looking into Honey, and becoming obsessed with her in the process, we truly believe that the spot for who would be Amy's perfect rival should belong to none other than Honey the Cat. But why does Amy even need a rival, and who the heck is Honey? To answer the first question, by making Amy the focus of an entire year, that means focusing more on her character. Focusing on her as the protagonist for a change. And what is something that every great protagonist needs?
Zach, did they respond yet, or what? I see Zach is trying to communicate here or something, but we're not getting any response. Zach, what you saying, bro? You sing Google Translate, or can you speak it legit?
A rival, or more specifically, a character foil. A literary device in which you pair up characters that have contrasting morals, values, and personality traits that can help to highlight the flaws and qualities of each character. Think Batman and Joker, but also Batman and Superman. Each of these character dynamics have one thing in common. They've been given stories that put these characters at odds to help embellish and deepen the writing of each character. And so we need to give this to Amy Rose. Because, like we mentioned earlier, everyone else already has this. Tails and Eggman, Rouge and Knuckles, Silver and Mephiles, Dr. Starline and Eggman, Tangle and Whisper, Tails and Kit, possibly Belle and Sage, Omega and G-Meryl, the Babylon Rogues and Team Sonic, Sonic and Shadow, of course, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic and Metal Sonic, Sonic and Blaze, Sonic and Surge. Wow, Sonic has a lot. But out of all the main cast of characters, Amy is seemingly left out. She's one of the OG Sonic characters, and yet there is no character to help highlight her defining traits and personality. No one to put her values into question, to challenge her ideals, to make Amy reflect on who she is as a person. This is especially important for a character like Amy, whose writing throughout the series as a whole has been criticized for being inconsistent or, in some cases, underwhelming. But giving her a character foil can help to give her structure and focus. And no, we aren't saying that this would immediately fix all the writing for her character. Sega still needs to make a decision on what they want to do with her. And it better not be to give her the straight-up force again like she had in Frontiers with her tarot cards. Like, how did she go from just using them as a fun hobby to help her make some decisions, to becoming a master psychic, manipulating her cards around like a Gambit and Marvel Rivals who just pops his ult and gets easy wins? Anyway, yeah, we should give playable Amy her hammer back. We miss it. But we digress. So a rival for Amy would be cool. But who the heck is Honey?
That would be me!
Honey the Cat, the high-spirited fashion designer who battles to promote her brand.
This dress is so yesterday. Get me the latest looks.
Are the wings on her back part of her costume, or are they real?
Isn't it marvelous?
Only she knows the truth.
Pretty ornaments will highlight your best features.
Honey was created and designed by Masahiro Sugiyama, solely for Sonic the Fighters. But due to her popularity, she also appeared in the Sonic Archie comics. And although these comics are not canon, and Sonic the Fighters is questionably canon, Honey the Cat herself is. Not only is she owned by Sega, unlike the other Archie characters, but thanks to the overwhelming fan requests, she made her official debut in Amy's 30th anniversary special IDW comic. Coupled with her inclusion in official Sonic Channel art, her canon status is confirmed. Honey the Cat is inspired by the character Honey from Fighting Vipers, in her design, personality, and background. This was approved by Sega and included in the official Sega Encyclopedia written by Ian Flynn. Like the original Honey, Honey the Cat is somewhat vain, mischievous, and loves putting on a show, putting self-promotion above all else, and fighting in tournaments solely for the sake of promoting her famous clothing brand and showing off her latest works and styles.
This is the trendiest color these days.
How foolish of you.
But in order to understand why Honey works so well as Amy's rival, we need a quick rundown on Amy's defining character traits, so that we have an idea on what sort of contrasting elements Honey can play off of. But let us know what you would love to see for a year of Amy.
For us, it would be to give Amy a spin-off game, and a series of animated shorts created by the same studio that produced Shadow Dark Beginnings. We'd love to read your ideas down in the comments.
Now back to it. Amy's personality.
For starters, Amy is the most selfless person in the entire cast, save for maybe Cream, and will go out of her way to help anyone she can, purely out of the goodness of her heart. Yes, Sonic is the same way, but the difference is in their power. Sonic puts himself in harm's way for the sake of protecting others all the time, but he knows how much he can handle. Amy, on the other hand, is much less capable, and despite this, will still put herself in the same situations as Sonic and even Shadow, fighting against gods solely because she cares. That's what makes her so unique. She's just a regular girl without any special abilities. That's her whole deal in adventure. She's just an average girl shopping for groceries who only joins the adventure to reunite this flicky with its family. Along with her selflessness, and just a normal girl aspects, she is also incredibly loving, compassionate, and probably the most trusting character, especially when it comes to antagonists, often even lending them a helping hand. Not because she's naive like Knuckles, but because she is always seeing the good in others, especially in those she can sense kindness from. This happens with Trip, Shadow, Silver, Gamma, and even Metal Sonic. Finally, she is completely free-spirited, relentless, and at times has a fiery temper. All that said, how would Honey be the perfect rival, perfect foil for someone like Amy? Well, Honey's somewhat selfish and vain nature
Looking pretty as always today.
pairs well with Amy's more selfless and modest personality.
I just wish we could do more to help.
Where Amy is truthful and prefers an honest and fair fight, Honey's mischievous mind wouldn't think twice about using her seemingly innocent demeanor as a means of manipulating her opponent to give herself the upper hand. Both are just regular girls with no special abilities, but while one is the more down-to-earth, ordinary kind of girl,
Ooh, so many shops, so many options.
the other is the famous show-stealer celebrity who aims for making a good impression for others to adore.
My performance is irresistible.
Aside from their differences, both wield a fiery spirit and both have a love for apparel.
This begs for a new dress. Yay!
They are also kind, great at communication, and get along well with others thanks to their friendly and charismatic nature. Their differences and similarities can make Honey and Amy both great friends and at times amusing rivals. Aside from their personalities, Honey also adds a perfect dynamic for the already established rivalry between Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles and Fang's gang. As far as classic era rivalries go, these three are the first that come to mind. Sonic's heroism versus Fang's greed, Tails' brilliance versus Bean's crazy, and Knuckles' protective nature versus Bark's misguided delinquency. But it all leaves Amy, the fourth member of the main crew, left out, unless you add in Honey. Bean, Bark, and Honey were all introduced in Sonic the Fighters, and we aren't the only ones who find the potential dynamic between Honey and Fang's gang to be very intriguing. For instance, in the Ian Flynn Q&A May 25th, 2024 Bumblecast, a fan with the same idea asks him this.
Here's a question from the Hobgoblin. If the classic comics could use Honey, which would be more fun, Amy's best friend who makes her outfits or Amy's rival who hangs out with Fang's gang? I don't think I like evil Honey.
Well, not evil. Because
Okay.
remember, Bark hangs out with them too, and he's not evil.
Well, yeah, but he still does bad stuff. for Fang.
He does it for the challenge, which would be right up Honey's alley. Maybe she's trying to whip these boys into shape.
I guess.
You want to be premier villains? Well, you gotta add some razzle dazzle to this. Come on. What is with that ascot? It's a bandana. It could be more stylish. And really, winter wear in the middle of summer, you need to accessorize. She does like the hat, though. Definitely goes with the hunter motif. And the belt, minimalistic but effective. Fang gets a pass.
Okay.
You know, if she's not evil, if she's just kind of there because it's fun, and they're like the hard luck case that she's trying to build up, that could be fun.
Honey would be a close friend of Amy's. Just two girls having fun who love each other's company.
We should go on a picnic! Yeah!
But can also, at times, be at odds with one another.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Where are your manners?
Imagine a game where Amy Rose and Honey the Cat are the protagonist and antagonist respectively. The plot consists of someone like Dodonpa enlisting the help of the young heroes to stop Eggman's schemes in which he will pay them handsomely for. Honey jumps at the chance to assist in order to use the funds to help promote her brand, while Amy sees that as a waste and would rather use the money to help others in need. The two set off to complete the task with the goal of beating the other to earn the money first.
I'm here to outplay you.
Funny. I was about to say the same to you.
Amy for the purpose of donating it, and Honey for her own profile-raising desires. They race against each other,
Get out of my way! Hey, watch it!
and at times even work together.
Did I help? We both did great! Nice job! I did!
In the end, Honey, thanks to Amy, learns a lesson of compassion and how good it can feel to give others the spotlight, even opting to take no credit for her helping to save the day in order to give Amy the praise she believes Amy deserves, which in turn teaches Amy, thanks to Honey, to be more considerate with her own desires, teaching her that it's okay to be a little greedy every now and then, and that it's important to think of yourself just as much as you think of others. In the end, Honey agrees to donate all of the money, exclaiming that her now attained goodwill with Dodonpa will surely pave the way for future brand deals. But when Dodonpa reveals just how much money he was planning to reward them with,
Weren't we supposed to make a donation? Maybe.
at the end of the day, no one needs convincing that Amy Rose deserves a year of her own like Shadow got. I mean, Azuka basically confirmed this. And although the developers of Sonic the Fighters using Amy as a tool for unlocking Honey the Cat is just a tiny detail that may not mean anything, we couldn't help but find a deeper meaning in the potential relationship that Honey and Amy could have. To us, they could really add an interesting dynamic to this franchise. And besides, using a year of Amy to bring Honey into the modern day games would be super poetic, as the first and only time Honey's ever been playable was thanks to hovering over Amy herself and pressing start.
Feeny, bro, fiend. Alright, yeah, that sounds like honestly a pretty cool concept. Yeah, I would not mind a Honey character to be this type of relationship with Amy. That would be pretty cool. And Ariel, bro, I'm sorry, bro, but yeah, I'm gonna have to kick you, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. Like you didn't tell me if you're a bot or not. I'm sorry, bro, but yeah, you're gone, bro. You're gone. You got the ban hammer, bro. I apologize, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was an interesting video talking about now talking about Sonic's anniversary. Yeah, talking about this relationship and this kind of like a rival, and I think that would be pretty damn interesting. I really do think so. That was interesting. Yes, it was. It was. Man, Shadow deserves another year, bro. Come on. Shadow does. You know what? Not even a year. Shadow deserves a decade. No, a century. That's what the Shadow deserves. At least. That's not even a high mark, bro. At least. Man. Maybe one day, man. Maybe one day. Awful Day made a video ranking Sonic villains, and he has Chris, the thumbnail as A rank, bro. What? Well, now there's a void. I have to learn Portuguese and talk about Sonic Dash now. Hey, yo, chill. Oh, man. Okay. You know, when I look up Amy's hammer's weight, 1.5 tons to 6 tons. 1.5 is equal average car. And when Amy uses her hammer on Honey in Sonic the Fighter, she should be dead. You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. Honey and Cannon would be cool. Yeah, it would be. I agree. KR, are you still here, bro? KR, are you around? We are here with your video, bro. If you are here. Where KR at, bro? KR, are you here? Hello? KR. Same Sonic Dash. What? Well, Zach started talking in that language too now. Goddamn it, bro. KR, bro. Hello? You here? KR. I'm here. Okay. Easier. Okay. Let's see here. KR's video was, how many eggs does it take to beat Yoshi's Island? Okay. This is gonna be the last video for today, and then we'll check out Cheese's song to end things off today. So let's check this out.
My boy Yoshi is back today in a brand new game.
Yoshi.
But you know, before we play the latest in the series, let's go back to the one that started it all, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo. This game is super fun and I played it a lot during my childhood. Basically, you have to reunite Baby Mario and Baby Luigi and defeat Baby Bowser. And to do so, you'll have to eat enemies, turn them into eggs, and then use those eggs to pop balloons, attack other enemies, and break stuff. But wait a minute, why should we break those beautiful eggs? They have so much to live for. They could turn into new baby Yoshis, or you know, they could be used to cook the best omelette du fromage ever. So I wondered, how many eggs do we actually need to break in order to beat the entire game? The rules are simple. We are going to be playing Yoshi's Island from beginning to end, and we are going to try to dodge all of those pesky eggs when possible. The goal here is to beat the game without breaking too many eggs. But considering a lot of elements in this game are based off this egg...
Bro, KR is trying to have his aura moment, bro. You chose my video last cause that's cause I'm him, bro. Bro's just trying to create his aura moment, bro. Oh man, okay, yeah, facts, bro, facts, KR, you're definitely him, bro. Anyway, I'm actually trying to get some sleep now. See, alright, sounds good, Zach. We're almost done, but fine, fair enough. Good night, Zach, bro. Sleep well, man. Sleep well. Alex, are you still around? Or I think Alex went to sleep too, bro. Good night, Alex, bro.
Throwing mechanic, this could prove to be quite a problem. But hey, let's not cry already. I'm sure we can figure out a way to break as few eggs as possible. Let's begin, shall we? The game starts off with a short intro level to teach you how to move, jump, and flutter. So yeah, no eggs in here. World 1-1 will be a great way to explain the mechanics we're going to be using in this quest. Basically, to replace the eggs we usually shoot at balloons and enemies, we can actually just eat the enemy and then spit it out and it does the same thing. No need to turn them into eggs and no need to break them. This will be used to create the vine over here without using any egg. But you know, you can also avoid creating that vine by bringing an enemy with you and then using it to bounce above this whole section. As you'll see, using enemies to bounce will be very important if you want to make it far in this quest. World 1-2 will already show us the limit of those enemies when not turned into eggs. You see, once you reach this part here, you're supposed to use an egg to break this wall of dirt. Let's just use an enemy. Except it doesn't work. Yeah, enemies do not break those dirt walls. Does this mean we have to break an egg already? Well, this level will also allow me to teach you how eggs work in Yoshi's Island. Eggs can have 3 different colors in the game: green, yellow, and red. Once an egg bounces on a wall, it turns yellow, and then red, and then it breaks. But we can actually use this to our advantage here. You see, once you throw an egg, you can actually use your Yoshi tongue to stop it and just bring it back with you. This means we can actually break this wall with the egg and then use the tongue to save it before it breaks. Nice! To break the top part here, just flutter jump and there you go. World 1-3 is a pretty straightforward level and doesn't contain any problem. Let's just bring our new buddy the yellow egg with us and we'll be done in no time. Next up is World 1-4, the first castle of the game, and this castle will try to make you use an egg on this part here. You see, using an egg on this balloon will create a bridge used to get to the other side of this deadly lava pit. But you know, let's rewind here, because we actually do not need to do any of that. We can just flutter jump to make it to the other side and keep our yellow egg buddy alive. Nice. The first boss, Bird the Bashful, needs to be hit with an egg to be defeated, and sadly you cannot use any items during boss fights. Oh yeah, I guess I should talk about items now, right? Yoshi's Island does contain some minigames that can be accessed when you cross the end ring and the roulette lands on a flower. In those minigames you can get extra lives as well as items to use like melon seeds, fireballs, and ice breath. You can also access a minigame menu when on the title screen by holding down the select button and tapping XXYBA. Don't ask me why, but it works. Using those items will probably be very useful in this quest. But now let's go back to the boss. Since we cannot actually use any items during boss fights, we're actually going to have to use eggs. Goodbye, yellow egg. You were a cool dude, but we gotta break you, man. And to beat the boss, you're actually going to need 5 more eggs after that, bringing the total to 6 broken eggs. World 1-5 is our first auto-scroller of the run. Yay! It is slow, boring, and there's nothing to do really. World 1-6 requires you to pop a balloon to use the jump pad, and since we cannot use any eggs, let's just spit back some Shy Guys, shall we? You'll have to do the same thing for that flower over there, and this level will be done. World 1-7 is home of the fuzzies, and touching those things will make the world a very different place. Whoa, what's going on? Woo!
Bro, but what type of drug is that, man? What the hell? I didn't know there was drugs in Yoshi or Mario and shit, bro. What the hell, man?
Anyways, it doesn't matter as this level will be done in no time. World 1-8 is a pretty easy castle and it doesn't feature anything special. To defeat the boss in here, you're supposed to throw eggs at it. But here's the thing, if you enter the room without any egg, some enemies are going to drop from the ceiling and you'll be able to use them to replace those eggs. So you can actually defeat this boss without having to use a single one. Nice. World 2-1 features a lot of Koopas and we can actually use their Koopa shells to hit anything we want, no eggs required. World 2-2 starts off with a wall on your path and you're actually supposed to use an egg to pop the balloon. Sadly, the only enemies that are here are those baseball players and they cannot be eaten as they're too fat. So in order to pop this balloon, we're going to have to use a green watermelon as it gives us the ability to spit melon seeds and this will be more than enough to pop the balloon. In order to progress in this level, you'll also have to use the Baby Mario Superstar and in order to free it, use a melon seed when falling down this path and you'll be all good. World 2-3 starts off pretty easy, but the difficulty cranks up a little when you reach the underground section and especially this part over here. You'll once again need to use some melon seeds to break open the wall of dirt, so make sure you have some melon items before entering this level. This path over here does contain 2 eggs in the way, and I don't want to pick them up to make sure not to break them. But you know, a very precise tongue action will do the trick and move them out of the way. Nice. World 2-4 does require you to use a melon to pop the balloons to make some stairs appear, but that's about it really. The boss here is a big boo and you'll need to use some eggs to defeat it. I tried using the bats that are moving left and right to spit them right back at him, but I wasn't able to use them to defeat the boss. They sadly do not seem to harm the boss, forcing you to turn them into eggs that you have to break. So that's 5 more eggs we have to break in the quest. Ouch. World 2-5 does feature a bunch of those egg-spitting plants that are meant to help you on your quest by giving you eggs, but we don't want to touch eggs, so make sure to avoid them at all costs. World 2-6 is super easy and doesn't require a single egg. Just use the bats to bounce high up there and you'll reach the end of the level very quickly. World 2-7 is also a very easy level that doesn't contain anything that requires any egg, so we can move on to World 2-8, which does contain one very difficult part. You see, this spiky pillar here typically requires you to throw eggs at it to get it moving up, but you'll have to be using some Shy Guys in order to make it through. This first one is rather easy because there's a bunch of Shy Guys next to it, but this second one is where the big problem is. Just after this second one, there's a third one, and there are no Shy Guys left after you make it through the second one. So you'll actually have to wait for tons of Shy Guys to get out of this pipe, only to use some of them on the second pillar, and then bring others on the platform with you to have them in hand ready to open up the third pillar. It is very technical and requires a lot of practice, but I assure you it can be done. Finally, you need to break this spiky blue thing over there, so bring a melon with you and you'll be all good. The boss is just a potted plant that you have to push off the edge, so no eggs are required in here. World 3-1 is very easy and there's nothing to say about it really. World 3-2 does require you to pop some balloons, but you can just use your Shy Guy friends, no eggs in here. World 3-3 has a lot of transformation bubbles, like the helicopter and the submarine, but you just walk onto the bubble and you get transformed. You do not need any eggs, so we're all good. World 3-4 has this wall of dirt here, which will force you to use melon seeds in order to pass. This part with the spike here will require you to spit those enemies on the balloons while gliding in midair. I'm gonna admit it's kinda scary, but it is actually easier than it looks. The boss in here is a frog that swallows you, and basically every Shy Guy that will come in his stomach can be spit right back at him without the need to turn them into eggs. So you know, no eggs will be broken in here. World 3-5 has a lot of those yellow walls, but you can just let the monkeys drop their explosive missiles and clear out the way for you. Thank you, Diddy Kong, I appreciate it. World 3-6 is pretty easy, just grab the key and get out of here. World 3-7 is a really easy level and doesn't contain any difficult part for this quest. World 3-8 will have a couple of issues we'll need to resolve. First off, this level starts off with this guy in the tunnel that spits Shy Guy at you, and you're actually supposed to turn him into eggs and then throw eggs at him to push him back to move on. Sadly, since we don't have any place to just spit back the Shy Guys at him, I suggest using a melon seed item to get rid of it. Thankfully, the second enemy of that kind leaves way more place to maneuver, so you'll actually be able to just spit the Shy Guys right back at him and make your way above him. You'll need to do some mid-air flutter jumps to get rid of those plants over there, so basically just grab one of their yellow things they spit and just flutter and spit it right back at them and you'll make it to the boss. Now for the Naval Piranha Plant boss fight, there's actually a secret trick that you can use to only use one egg to defeat it, before Kamek actually gets the chance to transform it and make it bigger. But you know, that's still one egg too much. I decided to see if this plant could be defeated by just spitting back the little white plant babies at its weak point, and it took me quite a while to figure out a way to do it, but yes, it is actually possible to defeat Naval Piranha Plant without having to use a single egg. You'll need to flutter jump under the platform and spit the enemy right with the correct timing, and you just do it a couple of times after that, and that's it. We defeated this hard boss without using a single egg. Nice.
Can you forgive me?
Save your groceries. For the love of food. Ziploc.
Reach your impossible, Lenovo Legion.
World 4-1 is up, and this one won't be a problem at all. You'll need some melon seeds in order to free the baby Mario star in there. Oh, and pro tip, do not use an enemy to get there as you'll be stuck and need to reset your Super Nintendo. I just wanted to see if baby Mario could break the things by itself, but no, you just get stuck there. World 4-2 is super easy and doesn't feature anything to block your way, so you'll finish it in a breeze. World 4-3 has a couple of plants that spit yellow things that you have to spit right back at them. This will take a while, but it's not very difficult. World 4-4 is a dungeon in which you need to complete 4 challenges in order to get the 4 keys needed to get to the boss. And my tip here is to bring a lot of melons, because you'll actually need 1 melon for each key. For this first one, you'll need to pop this balloon and there are no enemies around. You'll need a lot of melon seeds to break those blocks, and you'll want to avoid those pesky eggs while you're at it. Use the remaining melon seed to pop this balloon and retrieve the second key. You'll need a melon seed to knock out this bucket into the lava in order to reach the third key over there. And finally, the fourth key will be obtained after you use the melon seeds to destroy those walls of dirt and defeat the plant. With all 4 keys, unlock all the doors to reach the boss, which is just plain dumb. Basically, it's a discount Kirby that doesn't fly, doesn't swallow enemies, and you know, just ground pound it to the death. You'll require no eggs in here. World 4-5 needs no eggs at all, just push your buddy the rock through the entire level and you'll clear it easily. World 4-6 does have a lot of those egg-spitting plants that we don't like. Just make sure to stay as far from them as possible and then you'll reach the end of the level. World 4-7 is super easy and will not require a single egg. World 4-8 does contain those big blocks and they cannot be damaged by enemies, so you'll have to use the melon seed in order to clear the path if you want to avoid using any eggs. You'll also need to move those 2 eggs out of the way in order to reach the pipe up there. It will be a little bit tedious, but it can be done. You'll once again need some melon seeds to break those blocks and reach the boss room. Now, this boss battle will be quite the problem. Basically, you fight against a giant Koopa Troopa, and in order to defeat it, you'll have to shoot 4 eggs in his face to make him fall on his back, and then you'll have to ground pound his belly. But the thing is, you'll have to do this process 3 times, meaning you'll need 12 eggs total. Ouch, that's gross, but sadly, there is no other way to defeat this boss, so yeah. World 5-1 has those icicles in that cave that I assume you have to get rid of using eggs, but we don't have access to those, so we can just damage boost through them and make it to the end in no time. World 5-2 starts off easy, and the level actually is, but there's this one egg that we are forced to collect when going up there. Like, there's no way to dodge it, that's dumb. But I guess we shall bring it with us and hope to never have to actually use it. World 5-3 requires you to use those buckets to navigate the ice-cold water, but we can just use an enemy that's lying around to get the bucket down, so no need to use our new friend, the green egg. Make sure to have some melons ready for World 5-4, as you'll need them to pop this bubble and make your way to the top. The boss requires you to throw eggs at him in order to eventually reach the heart in the middle of his body. Thankfully, his body is super soft, so the first eggs you throw at him will just bounce back and will not break. This means we can actually reuse eggs in this fight. Basically, we'll still need to break 4 eggs to defeat it, but that's not that bad. And we used that green egg we got previously, so that's cool. We recycled. We're environment friendly now. World 5-5 is a very easy level and you won't need a single egg for it. World 5-6 is an auto-scrolling level and it's super easy, especially since you can grab one of those little penguin dude and use them like boomerangs in place of using eggs, so that's kinda neat. World 5-7 is also pretty easy and you won't need any egg in here. The only place where you could need one is over there, where you have to fight this plant, but once again, it does spit those yellow things, you can just spit right back at it, so no worries. World 5-8 will require some melon seeds to clear out those blocks over there, but this is actually the only place where you'll need them for this level. Now, to beat the penguin boss, you'll have to rotate around the planet and ground pound the pole so that they hit it on the other side, so no eggs required. World 6-1 is up and it's kind of easy and will not require a single egg. World 6-2 is also pretty easy, but it does contain a couple of eggs, and especially during the Baby Mario section, but you can actually just run through them without picking them up, so no worries. World 6-3 does feature a couple of eggs on those mushroom platforms, but you can flutter jump above them. World 6-4 has this one room where there are 2 eggs on those platforms and a plant in the middle, but you can actually just jump in between all of that, so that's good. You'll need some watermelon seeds to defeat this enemy over there to get the key to move on to the next part. And now for the boss, What you're supposed to do here is to break those platforms with eggs so that the boss jumps in the lava and dies. So you know, I thought we would need to break one egg to clear a path in here, but the thing is, we can actually use our Yoshi tongue to get the egg back once the platforms are all broken, meaning we don't have to break any egg to defeat the boss, so that's kinda nice. Hopefully, this new red egg buddy of ours will not have to be used anywhere. World 6-5 has one annoying egg that has to be moved out of the way over there, but that's about it really. World 6-6 is a total maze and it's super annoying to navigate. I spent way too long on this level. And when I first played this, I thought we needed to use the red egg we got in order to create a bridge over there and make it to the next part. But there's actually another way. When you reach this part here, use some Shy Guys to bounce up there, and then if you do a perfect flutter jump with the correct timing, you can actually reach this top part, and there you go, we saved our red egg buddy. Nice. World 6-7 takes place on a moving platform, and at first it's all good, but then you reach this platform that has an egg-spitting plant on top of it. It means we're going to have to constantly dodge the eggs it shoots until we get to the very top. Yeah, super annoying. World 6-8 is a super easy level. Normally, you have to throw an egg on those rotating doors, but you can actually just use a melon seed. I actually needed a second melon to defeat this boss over there and get the key, but that's it really. The fight against Baby Bowser is up, and you don't need a single egg in here. All you gotta do is ground pound the floor so that it hits him 3 times, and that's it. But the fight ain't over, as Kamek will use his magic power to make Baby Bowser a giant. So big in fact that all of the castle will break. Now it looks like we lost our red egg buddy, and that's pretty sad. But wait a minute, it's here, on a balloon! It saved itself! Nice, it isn't broken. But we're gonna have to break it anyways in order to defeat Baby Bowser. We actually need 6 more eggs to finish the job, meaning we use 7 eggs in here. But hey, we did it. We have completed Yoshi's Island, reunited Baby Mario and Baby Luigi's, and now the babies can be safely delivered to be safe and sound with their parents. So, how many eggs do we need to break in order to beat Yoshi's Island? Well, let's recap. We need 6 eggs on this boss over here in 1-4. We need 5 to defeat the Boo in 2-4. We need 12 to defeat the Big Koopa in 4-8. And 4 against the boss in 5-4. And finally, we need 7 eggs to defeat Baby Bowser in 6-8. Bringing up the total to 34 eggs. And they're all needed against bosses, so we actually do not need a single one for the normal levels, which is crazy when you think about it. Now, I actually wonder how many eggs we're gonna need to beat Yoshi's Crafted World, which just came out today. I guess if this video gets 5,000 likes, I'll attempt to beat this new Switch game with as few eggs as possible. Anyways,
alright, that was a Yoshi video, and yeah, guy does murder. Guys killing kids out here, I guess, bro. Anyways, let's check out this last song and last video for today, and then we'll end it for today. So let's check out this song and end it off. Cybertrack Act 1. right. That was interesting. That was cool. Cool little song to end things off for today. Alright, Alex. You can go to sleep now. We're done. We are done. Finito, bro. Finito. Alright. That was it for today. So thank you all for the suggestions. Thank you for the comments. And thank you for being here as well. Really do appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you all had a fun stream like I did as well. And yeah, we'll be back very, very soon. So until then, do take care. And have a great rest of your day or night. If you're going to sleep, have a good night. Sleep well. If you're going to enjoy the rest of your day, then please do that as well. But yeah, we'll be back very, very soon. I'll see you all next Sunday. So do take care, everybody, and I'll see you all very, very soon. I'll do my 10-second countdown now. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Goodbye, everybody. For now, take care and be well.